Even though Halloween is over, we thought it would be a tremendous idea to bring you all an ultimate Halloween compilation of all of our spooky-themed videos.
From ranking horror movies, Halloween costumes, and horror villains, we have all of our Halloween-themed videos in one video right here.
We thank you for the support on our spooky videos and be prepared for our Thanksgiving and Christmas-themed videos really soon.
Comment down below what Christmas and Thanksgiving videos we should do, but enjoy this ultimate Skay-Wee compilation.
Well, partners, it's finally October, and you know what that means.
Oh no, it's the spookiest and scariest month in the whole year. Somebody save me.
Zip it, Sleepy Joe. You should be scared of yourself since you're practically a mummy anyway.
Shut up, I'm not a stupid mummy.
So are you guys ready to change into our costumes and spookify our Discord server?
Hell yeah, partner, let's do it on Go.
Oh Lord, please no. No!
Oh my God, just shut up, Joseph. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ah!
Shut up, Joey.
I must admit, I actually don't mind this new Halloween look, especially the pumpkin next to my name.
Oh my God, why is there a spider? Wait, is that a ghost I see next to my name? Oh no!
Holy crap, Joey! They're not real, bro. This is just all for show. But we hope you guys love the new Halloween look.
Calm down, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.
Hey!
Yeah, and keep in mind this is only a temporary theme and we'll revert back to our normal profile pictures and Discord theme on November 1st.
I'm gonna hate this month so much.
So if you want to watch our Halloween-themed videos early and first, before anyone else, consider being a member, since that's one of the bonus perks of being one.
You get these awesome money badges next to your name, along with these funny emojis you can use in the comments.
So if all these bonus perks sound nice to you, press the join button next to the subscribe button or in the description.
Okay, enough of that. Can we just please hurry up and get this damn tier list done?
I swear, Joey, you better not get so scared to the point where you crap yourself again.
I can't guarantee that. Plus, I don't want to ruin my Darth Vader costume.
So, let's get started with part 1 of this Halloween candy tier list.
And you heard that right, you freaks? This is part 1, so obviously we're going to be missing some of your favorite candy in this video.
But that's where you guys come in and comment down below which candy and chocolate should we include for part 2.
I guess with that said, let's get started with the best Halloween candy, which is candy corn.
Wrong. Are you mentally ill, Sleepy Joe? Oh wait, that's right, you actually are.
Hey!
Hold on a second. I honestly think candy corn ain't that bad, bro.
I mean, I don't mind it, but it's not my first choice or anyone's first choice, if that.
Oh, come on. It's always been my first choice because of how healthy it is compared to other candy.
Candy corn being healthy? Why do you think that, Joseph?
Well, duh, it has the word corn in it, and it's also made out of real corn.
Bro, are you okay? It's not made from real corn because it has the word corn in it.
Or because it's shaped like a corn kernel.
Oh, I guess somebody lied to me over 80 years ago then.
So what tier are we putting this abomination in?
Well, it's a classic Halloween candy, so I think we should put it in the good tier at the very least.
All right, next up is Snickers, and I think we all know where this one's going.
Awful tier?
No, you dummy. This is an easy God tier, and there's no question about that.
I agree, but what about those sad people who are allergic to nuts? I know Obama sure as hell ain't allergic to nuts since he loves eating them.
Really now, nigga?
Well, we have more nut-based chocolate with this Reese's pumpkin.
What about the white chocolate Reese's Pumpkins?
Oh yeah, those are 100% way better.
Well, what's the difference?
The difference is that white chocolate is infinitely better.
I mean, it's really a subjective opinion, but I think these Reese's Pumpkins are a classic and deserve God tier.
Yeah, man, you can never go wrong with anything Reese's if you aren't allergic to peanuts, which I think my peanut allergy has gone away as of lately.
Wait a second, are Kit Kats made out of real cats? Oh my God, those poor cats.
No, you knucklehead McSpazatron.
It wouldn't be approved by the FDA, you cretin.
Oh.
Kit Kats are obviously a hood classic, and the crunch and crispiness with them is what makes it iconic. I love getting those mini Kit Kats for Halloween.
Oh yeah, partner. At first I hated Kit Kats, but it grew on me. I now love the layers of crispy wafer covered in that delicious milk chocolate.
Oh, that's what it's made out of. So God tier for these.
Twix is up next, and last time we talked about Twix Towers over here said it looked like Obama's dick.
Hey! Don't bring that up again!
Oh my gosh, niggas, why do y'all always find a way to talk about my junk?
I mean, George does have a point, but only if it was a little bit smaller.
Okay, enough. Can we please talk about chocolate and food without making it disgusting?
All right, I promise it won't happen again. But Twix is one of the best chocolates to ever exist.
I know we have a lot of candy in the God tier already, but come on now, this is yet again another God tier chocolate.
Skittles are pretty good to get when you go trick-or-treating, but I like getting M&Ms more.
The iconic Taste the Rainbow candy.
Not gonna lie, Skittles are terrific, but I prefer the sour Skittles though, and as a matter of fact, I think we should give Joseph some sour Skittles since he'll drop to the floor the moment he eats them.
Now that's a lie. What are some lousy sour Skittles gonna do to me?
Oh, trust me, bro, those hoes are sour as hell.
Yeah, even I can barely handle it, but they sure as heck are great.
Wrong slogan, Towers.
As for the regular Skittles, the different flavors are amazing. From strawberry to green apple, This is a senior citizen-friendly candy to get on Halloween.
Of course you would say that, but yeah, I think Goated Tier is a good place for this.
Milk duds are not that great anymore. Back then, in the 1950s, when I was a small tower, it was really good, but I feel like over time it got worse.
Haha, no way you just called your young self a small tower.
Well, I'm used to it at this point, so I don't care.
You know, I agree with you, George. Back when I was a tiny G.I. Joe, this was my favorite candy. But now, I can't even eat it since it gets stuck in my damn dentures.
You guys don't know what you're talking about, since Milk Duds has never been a good candy to get on Halloween or just ever.
Yeah, bro, I don't see the appeal for these. The caramel gets stuck on your teeth and they're kind of hard to eat. I also just throw them in the trash all the times I've gotten them after trick or treating.
Yeah, I think people don't care for these if they see them in their bag full of candy. Most people just do what Barack said. Or they give the Milk Duds to their younger sibling who will eat just about any candy there is.
Exactly. So this is going into the awful tier, and the Three Musketeers are next up.
Three what?
Three Musketeers, you dipwad.
Oh, like the book. I love that book.
Yeah, and that book is just as old as you.
Damn, I didn't realize that book was written in 1844. It really is just as old as Joey.
Hey, I'm not that old.
Well, this chocolate bar is pretty unique since it is whipped up fluffy chocolate, which means it's soft and chewy.
And that's why this is one of my favorites. The marshmallowy texture is just terrific.
Calm down, you orangutan. But fun fact about this chocolate bar, the reason why it's named Three Musketeers is because this candy originally had 3 flavored nougats, which were vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. I also remember that during World War II, for the company to save money on manufacturing this candy bar, they changed those 3 flavors to just one, which was chocolate. And it's been like that ever since the war.
Yeah, of course you know that, since you were around during World War II.
No, I don't know that. I just used ChatGPT to find that out.
But you just said you remembered what happened during World War II.
No, I didn't. When?
Oh my gosh, his stupid dementia.
His dementia is eating him alive. But this chocolate bar is going into the Goated tier since it's one of the best candy bars to get for Halloween.
Crunch Bar is next up, and this one is very, very crunchy.
Well, no duh, Joey, but not gonna lie, it's pretty meh.
Yeah, I don't rock with Crunch all too much compared to these other candies you get for Halloween.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Wait, is that Ghostface?
Oh my God, Ghostface. I love your movies, man. I'm your biggest fan. How are you?
Nothing. Just chillin'. Killing.
True.
Ghostface, when the hell did you join the server?
Who cares? I love the entire Scream franchise so much.
Oh, why, thank you, Mr. Bush. I'm glad you're a fan of my movies. And if you want, you can be in one of them, but with a killing cost.
Oh, yes, please. You can call me George.
No, call him Towers.
Stop bullying George, you orange freak.
Hello, Joseph.
Don't say my name like that.
Do you like scary movies, Joseph?
No, I don't. Scary movies create psychos.
Scary movies don't create psychos. They make psychos like me more creative.
Wait a second, why does your mask look a little different?
Yeah, now that you pointed it out, I don't remember Ghostface's mask looking like that.
Well, you presidents are getting old, so I think your vision and memory are a little tainted.
Nah, I recognize that mask from somewhere. Wait, it's the Ghostface from Scary Movie.
Shit. Yeah, you caught me.
He's an imposter.
Guys, I don't like this man's voice. It's creeping me out. Can we just finish this tier list?
What's wrong, Joseph? Don't you want to be in my brand new scary movie?
Movie? I love movies.
It's my brand new horror film starring you, and you're the victim.
No, I will not be a victim. Stop it and go away.
Nice going, Ghostface. But yeah, we're nearly done with this Halloween candy tier list. You down to help us finish it?
I'm down. I need to know which candies people love, so I can figure out who to stock next.
You ain't doing crap. You got nothing on Michael Myers.
Even though Mikey is the home dog in a 1v1, I'll gut Myers like a fish.
Yeah, sure, man, but we'll talk about and rank horror villains in our next video.
So, Mr. Ghostface, what do you think about Hershey bars?
Hershey's is a good tasting candy bar, but it's not good enough.
Those are exactly my thoughts.
But the milk chocolate taste is delicious. It's simple, and that's the reason why it's amazing.
Honestly, Mr. Beast chocolate bars are better, but that's just me though.
But getting Hershey's for Halloween is a classic and the norm, in my opinion. So I think it should be in the good tier at the very least.
Starburst are next, and you always see these in your pile of candy on Halloween.
Starbursts are a nice change up compared to all the chocolate you get trick-or-treating.
Starbursts are not as fruity as Obama.
Okay, bro, you ain't funny. Just shut up.
Sounds like somebody's feelings are hurt.
I'm gonna put them into the good tier, and we got candy cigarettes next.
This isn't even Halloween candy. What the heck?
I've gotten it in my candy bag a few times, but it's one of those rare things you see and get.
Who gives this out for Halloween? You'd have to be more of a psycho than me.
These have an atrocious taste and shouldn't even exist.
Yeah, they are very hit or miss, but you feel really cool eating these when you're a kid.
But we're not kids, are we? This is a cool Halloween candy that you sometimes get, but it's very mid.
Baby Ruth chocolate bars are my personal favorite. The smooth nougat covered in chocolate and rich caramel is a combination to kill for.
Stop talking about killing. Stop it!
Dude, please stop freaking out. You better not act like this in our horror villain tier list.
Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare just like this Baby Ruth.
Yo, what? Come on now. This is easily one of the best candy to get for Halloween.
You're tripping, Donald. You have no idea what you're talking about. I'm putting this into the good tier.
Zip it. You're not even the real Ghostface.
I've got a bone to pick with you later, Donald. Don't play with me.
100 grand is next, and I rarely see this on Halloween.
Because nobody likes this candy bar since it has too much caramel.
Caramel is good, but in moderation. This whole chocolate bar is basically a chocolate-covered caramel stick.
This chocolate bar is awful. No ifs or buts about it.
Now eating a payday is the real scream, because it's horrifyingly nutty.
Yeah, this candy bar is literally just caramel and peanuts. It's a nightmare to eat, bruh.
I think this is one of the worst candy to get for Halloween. Whose favorite candy bar is a payday?
Okay, I think that's pushing it, calling it one of the worst candy to get for Halloween.
There's plenty more scary pieces of candy to get on Halloween, but this shit is ass.
Yeah, this is going into the awful tier, and finally we have Mr. Beast's Milk Chocolate Feastables.
This hasn't been around long enough to even be a Halloween candy.
This is now going to be one, and I'm giving these out at my house. So come through if you want some Mr. Beast chocolate and some more scary surprises.
Ain't nobody going to a serial killer's house.
But nobody would know it's the real ghost face answering the door on Halloween, since everybody would be dressing up as me anyways.
And that's why Ghostface is scary.
He's not even that scary, come on now. If anything, Freddy Krueger is, since nigga is burnt like an overcooked burger.
Don't talk down on the homie's name. Freddy may be a disaster to look at, but he sure as hell is one funny guy.
Yeah, right. I have to see it to believe it.
Just wait and see. I'll even bring the whole slasher gang in here, but Michael and Jason don't talk much.
Oh my gosh, yes, I can't wait to meet all of them.
I ain't joining Discord then, I'll be sleeping.
Stop being a party pooper, Sleepy Joe, and I mean that literally.
Mr. Beast's Feastables are solid, and going into the goated tier. Looks like that's the whole tier list. I gotta go take care of some unfinished business with Sydney.
Guys, Halloween is just days away, and I can't wait to go trick-or-treating in my super cool Darth Vader costume.
An 80-year-old man excited to go trick-or-treating? You sound like a child, Joseph.
No, I'm actually pretty excited for this Halloween too. Me and Michelle got matching costumes this year. She's gonna be little Bo Peep from Toy Story, and I'm gonna be Woody, of course.
Same here, Barry. Laura's gonna dress up as Peach this year. We're gonna be the coolest looking couple on Halloween.
Wrong. Me and Melania's costumes are better than all of yours. She's going as Harley Quinn this year to match my Batman.
Nah, none of your stupid costumes compares to my super duper cool Darth Vader costume.
Joe, your stupid costume is not super or duper or cool.
Honestly, I think I have the best costume out of all of us this year. I think I'm looking pretty clean, especially with that hat I got on.
Hell no, my Mario hat is way better.
My Darth Vader helmet is cooler than all your stupid hats.
Well, this is a perfect time to make a Halloween costume tier list, fellas.
Yay! My costume is definitely going into God tier.
Sure, bud. And oh, before we start ranking these costumes, make sure you guys go and check out all our other Halloween-themed videos we dropped this month in the description below.
All right, let's go ahead and rank all of our Halloween costumes first.
Yay! Mine first! Wait, what? That is not my Darth Vader!
Bro looks a little bit special.
Dude, this costume is horrible. I mean, just look at his face.
These skin-tight type of costumes are not it.
That is not my costume. Where is mine at? With the actual mask and the padding. Switch this crap out with my real costume.
No, Joe. We are ranking these costumes as they are on the list, and this one's definitely going into the awful tier.
No!
Chill the hell out, Joey. Let's go ahead and move on to Barack's costume. Woody.
Ooh, like I was saying, this costume is sharp with that hat and even them boots.
Oh yeah, those are one nice pair of cowboy boots, partner.
Not a bad costume, but mine is better, obviously.
I think Barack's costume is way better than yours.
I think we should throw Barack's costume on the good tier. How's that sound, fellas?
Sounds about right to me.
I think my costume is at least goated, but I'll take it.
Next, we got Donald's costume, Batman.
What an absolutely tremendous costume. This guy even looks just like me.
Bro does not look like you at all. Your stomach would be hanging over the damn Batman belt.
Yeah, and this dude has got a little beard too. Can you even grow facial hair, Donald?
Of course I can. Take a look at this picture.
Oh shit, wave check.
What the fuck?
Oh, not gonna lie, Donnie's looking pretty damn drippy in this pic.
Drip or drown, Joseph.
Damn right, partner. Take a look at my drip too.
Bro, when the hell did you guys ever have some waves and a beard?
Around early 2019, I think it was.
Oh, I didn't have waves, but that cut and beard of mine was definitely pre 9/11 though.
Pre 9/11, but you have AirPods in that picture? Are you a time traveler like JFK?
Oh, Joey. They ain't letting you try out any advanced tech before it's released to the public, huh?
What? How?
Yeah, we all know they let the presidents test out advanced tech early, far before it's released to the public. But I guess just not you, Joe.
Ah, they'd never trust this lunatic with any type of future tech.
Not fair!
Okay, fellas, we're getting a bit sidetracked here. I think Donald's costume should be put in the good tier.
Wrong.
I actually think it should be in goated tier. That cape is pretty cool.
Hey, mine has one too.
My cape is way cooler, Joe. Plus, just look how big those Batman muscles are. Almost as big as my muscles.
Goated tier it is for this Batman costume.
Before we move on to the next costume, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future videos.
Also, let us know in the comments what your favorite Halloween costume is.
Next up, we got George's Mario costume.
I remember when the Super Mario Bros. Game came out in 1985. I was about 42 years old.
God damn, 42 years old and 85, sheesh. I was only in my 20s when this game dropped. But this is a pretty dope costume, George. I'm rocking with it.
I am not rocking with it. This costume is basic as hell. It's just some overalls and a hat.
Don't forget the mustache too. Wait, George, why are you not wearing it?
It's hard to talk with that big-ass mustache on, but it'll definitely be on when Halloween rolls around. But Donald, there is nothing basic about one of the most iconic gaming characters of all time.
Yeah, for real. Everybody knows who Mario is. I think this should go on good tier along with my costume.
I don't know, guys. Mario is iconic, but it is pretty basic. Like Donnie said, there's definitely a lot cooler costumes to wear on Halloween.
I'm placing it on the mid tier, and next up we got Ghostface from the Scream movies.
This is definitely a classic and iconic Halloween costume.
Yeah, you'll most definitely see some person wearing this costume every Halloween.
This is easily a God tier costume. Very simple, but it gets the job done.
Ooh, you know what's even better? That one version of this costume with the blood pump.
Oh my God, is that real blood?
No, it's not real blood, you buffoon.
Jesus, Joey, why the hell would the blood be real?
I don't know.
Okay, let's just throw this costume on the God tier already.
Ah, Jesus. Next up, we got the fish stick from Fortnite. Who the hell would ever...
Fortnite! Yay!
What are you, 12 years old? Calm down, Joe. Getting excited over a damn Fortnite costume.
So what? This is my main skin that I use in Fortnite. Look how cool it is as a costume.
Bruh, this is your main skin in Fortnite?
Yeah, if I wasn't Darth Vader this year, I'd definitely be the fish stick from Fortnite.
How pathetic. This costume and Fortnite skin belong in awful tier.
Damn, don't you think it's a bit harsh to throw both of Joey's costumes in awful tier?
That first one's not even mine.
Nope. Both costumes are awful, and that's exactly where they're going.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, Joe. It is what it is.
Well, next up we got Freddy Krueger. Wait, what the fuck is that?
That is not Freddy Krueger.
What in tarnation?
Bro looks like Shrek with that big ass nose.
Yeah, and what's up with that raggedy hat he got on too?
I don't know what's worse, Joey's Vader costume or this piece of shit.
Watch it, Orangey! No costume of mine is a piece of oh God, never mind. What the actual fuck is that?
See?
Fuckers did me dirty. Why the hell is my nose so big?
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all need to switch this shit out with an actual good costume of me.
Sorry, Fred. We're ranking the ones we already got here, bud.
Switch it out now, bitch!
I am not switching shit for your cheese pizza face ass.
Switch it now before Freddy Krueger pulls out this Freddy Ruger, bitch!
Whoa, what?
Yo, chill, Freddy.
Oh my God, he's got a gun!
I'm switching it. I'm switching it. There, you happy Fred.
Haha, now I am. Well, I'm out of here. I've got to get back to the studio with the Slash Street Boys. Oh, and y'all better put me high up on this tier list or else you will all see me tonight. Haha.
Oh my God, put him on God tier, guys.
Chill the hell out, Joe. This new costume is definitely better, but not God tier material in my opinion.
Brock, he just said he'll come and visit us tonight if we don't put him high on this list.
I only said it's not God tier material. It deserves goated. That's still high on the list.
I agree there's much better costumes on this list. Goated it is.
Real quick before we move on, if any of you are new around here or don't know, we have channel memberships turned on. So by becoming a member, you get some really awesome perks such as early access to all new videos we post.
Plus you get these cool emojis to use in the comments and these money badges next to your name.
Along with these other bonus perks, if you're interested, then press the join button next to the sub button or in the description.
Next up on the list, we got your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
This is another Halloween costume classic. You'll always see at least one Spider-Man on every Halloween.
Yeah, an absolutely iconic character and an amazing costume.
Oh, if you guys haven't watched us play the new Spider-Man game, check it out. We've already made 2 parts.
Oh yeah, that game is just amazing. Definitely the best Spider-Man game ever released.
For sure, but I do wish they had a Spider-Cuz suit in the game.
Spider who?
Spider-Cuz, bro. You don't know him? You know the Spider-Man that wears the Timbs and always be holding the Henny?
I know Spider-Cuz, and you do too, Donald. I've seen you bust out some dance moves with him before. Look.
What the hell?
Keep on
That is not me. That is some imposter dressed up as me dancing with that hooligan.
I don't know, Donnie. It sure does look like you, especially with that prison inmate jumpsuit on. Haha.
Nah, it's definitely not him. He's missing that big old belly Donald got on him.
Wrong! I can tell that's not me because of those dance moves. I hit those dance moves way better than any imposter ever could.
My God, those dance moves of yours are atrocious.
Okay, back to Spider-Man, fellas. This costume is definitely God tier. You all agree?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next we got the Joker.
This is a great costume, and I love that it's Heath Ledger's Joker, too.
Yeah, Heath's Joker is definitely my favorite depiction of any Joker.
The best Joker is Jared Leto's Joker.
Oh, hell no. You have the absolute worst takes, Joseph.
Actually, no way you said that, Joe.
I'm just going to act like you didn't say that, Joe. Anyways, everything from the hair and the makeup, this is an all-around really cool costume.
Yeah, and I like how he's holding some dynamite too. I say it's God tier.
Yeah, this is definitely a God tier costume.
Next, we got a skeleton costume.
This is another Halloween classic, but it's still a very basic costume.
Yeah, there's so many other things you could be rather than this stupid costume of Joe.
How many times are you going to call me a skeleton? I'm sick of it.
Well, I'm not, Joseph. I will call you a skeleton till the day I'm a skeleton.
Haha! Well, you guys got a point with this costume. It's not really exciting or spooky at all.
We'll put it on the mid tier.
Next up, we got Michael Myers.
What the fuck?
Who is that?
Guys, we need to switch out this costume with a better Michael Myers one now. Before Michael joins.
That slow-walking lunatic is not going to join. Oh my God, switch it, switch it.
I'm switching it. There. I switched it.
Oh, thank God, he's gone. That was a close one.
Jesus, what's up with all these horror villains popping up in here?
Yeah, it's just like last time when we ranked horror villains and their whole crew joined.
Oh yeah, if you haven't watched us rank horror villains, check that video out in the description.
Well, back to this Michael Myers costume. He is definitely another costume classic.
Oh yeah, this is a very iconic costume along with Ghostface. We should put this costume in God tier.
Nah, the Ghostface costume is way more iconic. I say we put this costume in goated tier.
Goated tier it is.
Well, next we got this gorilla costume.
Ooh, this costume reminds me of that one SpongeBob episode with the gorilla.
I remember that episode. I was so scared watching that as a wee little Biden.
Bruh, you were literally 61 when that episode dropped. What do you mean, wee little Biden?
Scared of a damn gorilla costume at 61?
What? It's not my fault. He's super scary.
Whatever, Joe, I think this costume is pretty boring and basic, just like that skeleton costume.
Yeah, there's way better things to be than a gorilla for Halloween.
I'm putting the gorilla in mid-tier.
Next, we got another costume of Joe, a prehistoric dinosaur.
Stop it, you big fat bully.
Haha, Joe just can't catch a break today.
That's tough, Joe, but I actually really like this costume. I actually dressed up as this dinosaur back in '07.
I can't lie. I am also a fan of this Joe costume.
Hey!
I love how much bigger it makes me.
The last thing you need to be is bigger, Donald.
You know what they say, Barack. The bigger the better.
I don't like this costume.
Yeah, we know, Joe. We know.
Gonna go ahead and put this on the good tier and move on to the next costume, which is Billy the Puppet from Jigsaw.
God, this costume is so creepy. Look at his eyes.
Yeah, Billy has always been one of the creepiest dolls in horror, and this costume definitely does him justice.
Oh yeah, and he's looking pretty sharp too with that suit and bow.
Yeah, this costume is going straight to the goated tier. And last but not least, we have Halloween Masks of Us. First up is Donald.
What the hell is that? That is not me.
Now, that is you, Donnie. It's got the orange skin, that luscious hair of yours, and that big old nose of yours.
Yeah, looks like Donnie to me.
Haha, yeah, it honestly kind of also looks like his mugshot too.
Wrong! They made me look fat with this mask. My face is much, much thinner.
Nah, the proportions look about right to me.
I'm throwing this disrespectful garbage in the awful tier.
Well, next we got Obama's ha-ha.
Ah, hell nah, they did me dirty too.
Wow, look at those big old buck teeth you got, Barack.
My teeth do not look like that, Joe.
This mask looks more like Michelle to me.
Oof, the fuck? No way you said that, Donald.
I could kind of see it.
No, you can't. This stupid mask does not look like me or my wife. I'm putting this piece of shit on the awful tier as well.
Yay, I'm next. Wait, what? That's not me.
Damn. It looks like they didn't even try with your mask, Joey.
Mine was supposed to be the best. What the hell, man?
The hell's wrong with his teeth? Looks worse than Obama's mask teeth.
For real, my grill does not look like that. And why do I have so many wrinkles?
Nah, the wrinkles are accurate, Joe.
No, they're not.
Okay, I'm putting this on the awful tier as well. And last but not least, we got George's mask.
Oh, wow. Mine actually kind of looks like me.
Not fair. Why did they give you good teeth?
For real though, why is yours the only one that looks decent?
It's not fair and fake news.
Well, sorry, fellas. It is what it is, but I'm going to go ahead and throw mine on the good tier. And that's the finished costume tier list.
This is going to be Sleepy Joe's favorite video ever since we're going to be ranking horror villains.
I'm not going to be scared. I came prepared actually, so I'm way ahead of the game.
Prepared with what? An ultra padded diaper?
No, it's actually a super ultra padded diaper for your information.
Oh, my Lord, Joey. I swear, if talking about these horror villains in movies scares the literal crap out of you, We have no hope for you.
Only time will tell, but we have a plethora of horror icons in this video, and obviously we're bound to miss some, so comment down below which ones we forgot and where you would rank them.
Come on, let's get this party started. I'm ready to conquer this tier list.
All right, let's get started with Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
No!
Shut the hell up, Joey. All Donald did was just say his name.
But I hate stupid clowns. Clowns are so scary.
I mean, yes, sometimes clowns can be. It just depends what type of clown that's in your presence.
Not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of clowns since they are really annoying and take your money at birthday parties.
That's funny, you're not a fan of clowns considering you are one.
And named after one, Ronald McDonald.
Shut up, you nimrods.
But Pennywise, on the other hand, more specifically the one from the newer movies, is definitely a nightmare when he's at his full potential.
He has some really unsettling, creepy looks, especially with his sharp teeth. And when he morphs into different creatures and digs into your phobias, he's really a force to be reckoned with.
But Pennywise got killed by those kids at the end of the It movie, so deep down he's a weakling.
But he came back after 27 years to haunt those same kids again and was even scarier. He's literally an interdimensional being that can transform into anything and is almost immortal.
Yeah, man, and those grown-up kids in the It sequel were terrified that he came back, which I don't blame them. So I think Pennywise should go into the super scary tier, since at the end of the day, he did get defeated by a group of kids.
Fair enough, fair enough. Ghostface is next, and obviously he's one of the most popular and recognizable movie icons ever.
I hate Ghostface's voice. He just creeps me out and sends chills down my bony spine every time he talks.
His voice ain't even that scary.
Yeah, it really isn't, but it would be kind of creepy if someone did call you with his voice, though.
But what's he gonna do? I'll just whip out my MAC-10 and blast his ass.
But there are certain rules victims must abide by in order to be in a horror movie. And one of those rules is that the victim will never overpower the main character.
So what? We are changing the rules just so we can put you in your place, you psycho.
Oh, wait a second. This time it's actually the real Ghostface.
Who else would I be? An imposter?
I mean, we did have another Ghostface join our Discord yesterday when we ranked Halloween candy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Speaking of that video, check it out in the description.
It was the Ghostface from Scary Movie, and he was pretty chill, but definitely not the real Ghostface.
Oh, him? Yeah, he just tries to be scary, but he's just a lousy wannabe with a voice changer from eBay who lives in his mom's basement.
Oh my God, so you're saying there's multiple Ghostfaces?
Ah, yeah. That's the one thing about those Scream movies, is that some of them had multiple ghost faces, and it made the character more intriguing and different compared to other horror villains.
The thing is, I'm the only real one, and anyone that tries to act like me is just an unworthy fan who will turn up next on my list.
I mean, your voice sounds kind of off, not gonna lie, but what are you really gonna do about it if they pull up with guns and their whole friend group?
Usually in those Scream movies, those dumb friend groups always split up and they don't have any brains. But in the real world, if you just gang up on one person, then they have no chance.
I'll prove that wrong with you guys. Just wait and see. Especially with Mr. Joseph over here.
What? Don't bring me into this. I would survive you coming after me.
Oh, hell no, you wouldn't. You would fall victim to his phone calls and you'd be the first to cease to exist.
Watch this. Hey, Joseph, do you want some chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream with whipped cream and sprinkles inside of a sugar-coated waffle cone?
Oh, yes, I do. But add pickles to it and we have a deal. I'll do anything for some free ice cream.
See? Joey already failed and he's dead.
It's just too damn easy.
I say we all can figure out some clever ways to survive Ghostface, so I'm putting him into the would survive tier.
Now that's just a little disrespectful for an iconic horror villain, don't you think?
Wrong. We're just stating the facts over here, and next up is my favorite horror villain, Michael Myers.
But before we move on, as a reminder, we are only uploading Halloween-themed videos this entire month, and if you want to watch them early, consider becoming a channel member.
As a channel member, you get these cool money badges next to your name, along with these emojis you can use in the comments along with these other perks. So if that all sounds something worth your while, press the join button next to the subscribe button or in the description.
With Michael Myers, he's definitely an icon, not just in the horror genre, but just in pop culture as a whole.
I don't like his mask. It's so emotionless, but it looks very familiar. Why does it look like Captain Kirk from Star Trek?
Because that is actually Captain Kirk, or rather, William Shatner.
My mask is way better than that ghost-faced freak.
How ironic coming from you.
Oh God, oh no, it's Michael Myers.
Is he gonna speak?
Haha, that big dumb walking brick wall can't even speak.
He may not speak in literally every movie he's been in, but he sure as hell will destroy your life.
Oh, well. Look who typed in the chat. We were never boys. If anything, you've always stole my spotlight and victims.
No, Michael, that was the other Ghostface from Scary Movie that was cool with him. not this one from the new Scream movie.
Oh, really now? You won't be able to find me since I'll just disappear like a ghost on you.
Okay, just shut up. We don't care about your guys' dumb internet beef. Settle it elsewhere or get the hell out of my VC.
Oh yeah, Michael's kitchen knife is so scary to the point where I stopped using knives to cut my food. I use plastic butter knives instead.
Bro, a kitchen knife ain't even that scary. But I guess the way Michael uses it and the amount of kill streaks he's went on definitely says otherwise.
My knife is better and sharper, and we all know that. And for your information, I'm currently on a 45 kill streak.
Goddamn, niggas on the highest kill streak in history. Bro really has tactical nukes from Call of Duty ready to go.
I thought you stupid presidents are in control of nukes. Why are you allowing that psychopath having a hold of your weapons?
Because Michael Myers deserves to be and have the pure calamity of terror and destruction.
Yeah, we're definitely all dead when Michael Myers is in the same town and houses us. This man just never wants to die.
Guys, what the heck is this ugly creature?
That's the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers, and not gonna lie, he lives up to his name.
His grotesque and unsettling appearance alone just really makes you want to turn the other way.
You'd be done for in a heartbeat, Michael. Stop kidding yourself, bud.
Yeah, Michael wouldn't have a chance against that thing, honestly.
And you can't forget how he has wings and he can fly around hunting his prey.
But if I remember correctly, he only comes out every 23 years for just 23 days to hunt. So that's really the only downside with the Creeper, or whatever the hell you want to call that monster.
Oh, every 23 years? Thankfully, I'm 80 years old, so I don't gotta see that beast.
This creature reminds me of you, Joseph, since he sniffs all those innocent prey.
Hey!
Honestly, I don't think any of us would survive this thing. He's super unpredictable, which is just terrifying as is. So yeah, we're all dead.
Is Michael just going to sit here and not talk?
I guess so. I mean, that's his thing, but I don't even know what he would sound like if he did speak.
Oh, I guess you can stay and listen, Mr. Myers, but okay, that's just kind of weird.
The Nun is next from the Conjuring universe and looks like she's copying me with the Black Hood.
Can we please skip the nun? I don't like her.
Not gonna cap, the Nun is one menacing and terrifying demon. I don't rock with demons or anything that's not of this world because screw that.
Yeah, if I see any type of shadow go across my room at night or hear a door squeaking slowly open, nope. I'm burning that place down as soon as possible.
Haha, nice going, Michael. Attaboy.
Oh, frick you, Michael. How do you even know about that?
Well, back to the Nun. Since ghosts, demons, and spirits are obviously fake news, we all would survive.
Ghosts are real. I've seen so many in my lifetime.
Plus, you're talking to one right now.
Wrong. Ghosts are fake news.
Nigga, no, demons are not on my list to mess with, but at least you can make some of them go away, so I'm putting the Nun into the super scary tier.
See, even Michael Myers is afraid of demons.
Jason Voorhees is next on this scary list, and he has nothing on me.
Hold up a second. Jason is my favorite horror villain, and he would destroy you in a heartbeat.
Oh, he would break you in half like a Kit Kat.
His machete alone outdoes your wimpy knife.
And he has no emotion when he goes on his sprees, and he's came back from the dead for crying out loud.
Jason is just a mommy's boy who's afraid of water and can't swim.
Oh no, that's scary music.
Hell yeah. That's ha.
Oh, great. Is this freak not going to speak either?
I guess not.
Jason versus Ghostface? Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That movie would be so dope, just like Freddy versus Jason.
I'm not wasting my time on you, Jason. You and Michael can't even man up and speak to me.
I wouldn't provoke Jason, bro. He would really do some damage to you.
I think we all would be dead if Jason was chasing us all in Camp Crystal Lake.
I wouldn't allow myself to be deserted in that god-awful camp.
We got Freddy Krueger up next, and just like Michael and Jason, he's also a horror icon.
Ah, yes. The 80s with those original Halloween Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th movies were some great times.
Freddy is weak without the dream world. He's so weak, in fact, that he needs to resort to some fictional place just to make you scream.
I don't think so. Just his sharp claws alone makes him super scary.
That's not the scariest part about him. The scariest part about Freddy Krueger is that when he's in your dreams, you have zero control with what he does unless you wake up.
So basically, if dreaming didn't exist, Freddy Krueger wouldn't exist. Pfft, what a chump.
Yeah, Freddy is a real psychological terror, tapping into your fears, insecurities, and putting you into helpless danger and dread.
What a bunch of bullshit.
You wanna finish that damn sentence, you imposter? Your mind is my playground, so come to Freddy.
Shut up, Sleepy Joe.
Oh, so you want to go at it right now, Freddy? Listen here, you burnt Cheeto-looking ass hobo. I'll gut you like a fish, ready for a fat man's crunchy tempura sushi. Roll, you motherfucker!
Where did he go?
I sent him to an infinite looping dream, so don't mind that deceitful copycat, because that's all he is just a filthy copycat bitch.
Oh my God, he said
I'm
it.
scared. I want my mommy.
Then go to your living room and grab that urn of ashes so Mommy would be next to you at all times.
God damn, nigga, you didn't need to go there.
But at least Freddy is talking.
Oh, I'm guessing Michael and Jason have been giving the good old silent treatment, huh?
Yeah, these weirdos in my VC haven't said a single word. No offense, Michael.
Oh, yes. What is up, my boys? Michael and Jason, we gotta go to Knott's Berry Farm again. And oh, the kids and wife are doing great, Mikey. Thanks for asking, bro.
What the hell?
What's going on?
Freddy has a wife and kids, huh? Since when?
Yeah, I guess so, partner.
Well, yeah, what did you take me as? Some sort of cold-blooded killer or something?
Yeah, obviously.
A lot of crap happened ever since my run in the 80s. You don't even know the half of it.
What? A boy band? Like Big Time Rush?
Whoa there, Jason. I'll get there in a little and not really big-time rush, but more or less like the Backstreet Boys.
Well, that's interesting. But Mr. Kruger, we're ranking horror villains. You down to help us?
Oh, please, George. You can call me Fred or Freddy.
Freddy, please don't hurt me.
I won't do anything, Joseph. But when you go to sleep, I can't guarantee keeping any promises.
Lucky for you, since Sleepy is his first name.
Oh no, I better not fall asleep.
Freddy over here can shapeshift to just about anything in your dreams and is pretty much invincible. So I think if we were all to fall asleep, we wouldn't survive.
You already know the vibes. I'm the most sadistic primal force you'll ever come across in your dreams.
Guys, I'm getting scared. It's nap time soon and I don't want to fall asleep.
1, 2. Freddy's coming for you.
Oh, no,
3,
oh, no.
4. Better lock your door.
Stop.
5, 6 Joeys. My bitch. Got him, boys.
And they're praising this deep-fried meathead?
I mean, that's what you gotta do. You gotta hype up your boys.
Oh my gosh, what are you going to do to Joey?
Oh, nothing. I'm gonna let him be since I'm way over those days of haunting people's dreams. I just want to make music with the homies nowadays, but we'll get to that later.
All right then, but Leatherface is next up to rank. Thoughts on him, Freddy?
I mean, he's a handful to deal with, not gonna lie. We spent a few Christmases together with him, but he's usually out doing his own thing.
Leatherface ain't even that scary, bro. All he is just a freaking weirdo.
Wait a second, why did Joe stop snoring?
I put him in a very deep sleep, so he'll be gone for a while.
I thought you said those days were over.
I said I was done giving nightmares. I never said anything about giving the best dreams you'll ever have.
Oh no, don't tell me that you put him in a dream full of...
Ice cream. Yeah, he's currently dreaming about all the ice cream flavors in the Teletubbies.
Oh, thank God we don't gotta hear him screaming 24/7.
But yeah, going back to Leatherface, he's really gonna do nothing to you at the end of the day. He may be very, very odd and creepy, but that's all he is.
Now what about Jack Torrance from The Shining?
Oh, he's iconic. And of course, you can never forget that iconic axe scene.
Here's Johnny.
Oh yeah, that scene is a classic, but what's he really gonna do compared to all these other actual horrific villains?
You do have a point, but Bro is really at a loss of identity and reality, which can be a pretty scary thing.
At the end of the day, though, he's not scary in my eyes since he's just a human and not no demon.
But speaking of demons, what about Pazuzu, which is the demon from The Exorcist?
You know, I've seen some pretty messed up things in my life, but that face just cuts the cake for me.
The movie was terrible and boring, but the way the demon was portrayed taking over that girl was definitely unsettling.
Terrible? Damn, bro.
Yo, Mikey and Jason, you guys there? Hello? Anyone there?
Okay, this is getting so annoying, they're literally taking up the entire Discord chat. If you're not gonna speak, then get out!
Don't talk to my homies like that. They usually don't talk around other people. They really only talk when it's just the entire Slash Street Boys.
Slash Street Boys? No shot. You guys actually are the Backstreet Boys, but slashified.
Oh, yes! After all of our sprees back in the 80s, we got bored of the same old, and decided to pursue our passions, and we've made countless records and even some more movies, but this time, comedy!
Oh, the music you guys make probably sounds terrible like Yate.
All right, I got you, boys. Listen to this.
You are now about to witness the strength of sleep knowledge. Straight out of Springwood, crispy kid killer named Fred Crew. From the gang called Killers with Attitudes. Mama's boy, you're up next. Tell them where you're from.
Straight out the campsite, another crazy mass killer. More things I told, yo, my rep gets bigger. I'm a bad mother lover and you know this. But the lazy cap cousins didn't notice.
Danny is his name, and the clown's coming.
Straight out of dairy. In the sewer, I'll pursue you, then chew ya.
Oh my gosh, you weren't lying.
Damn, no way you all been going crazy on the track. Sheesh.
What a can of steaming fresh cow manure.
I want to watch you make some music. It ain't that easy, you Oompa Loompa.
Well, actually, I have my rap album on the way and have made a few songs. Let me play you some snippets in real trap.
I don't bail, I won't see inside a cell. Shout out Thugger, free my slime, slat, YSL. These niggas prayed on my downfall. Hey, what? Yes, I slap a pussy nigga if he act out. Yes, I caught cases on the road.
No, Donnie, I still can't believe you said that word.
Damn, that's kind of fire, not gonna lie. If you want to feature with us, I'll be down. All right, I'll see you boys later. I'll show up in an hour, but I promise I won't show them those clips of Jason. Yeah, I'm definitely showing you guys those clips of Jason.
Haha, damn, you did Jason dirty.
Wait till you see this next one.
Rise and shine, you big dummy. That's what I thought. You're gonna need a bigger boat. I mean mattress. You're like a fat, dumb Jaws. Dum-dum, 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 dum-dum. Look at him struggling. Oh my God, he's drowning again.
Bro, that's so messed up, but hilarious.
Stop stalling and let's get back to this tier list since we're not even halfway done.
I'll show y'all more clips later, but it's hilarious messing with Jason.
Crap, the Babadook is next, and not gonna lie, this thing is very, very sinister.
You got that right, partner, especially the lore of the Babadook through the book. It just makes it real eerie.
That book isn't even scary, it's just a load of fake news.
I give the book some props since it's drawn and written in a pretty grim way, but bro is really trying to copy my swag with those long, sharp fingers.
Oh yeah, the Babadook's fingers reminded me of yours, but honestly, his are scarier since it just looks petrifyingly chilling.
I say the Babadook goes into the super scary tier since I really wouldn't want that thing anywhere near me.
Well, demons and entities like this don't exist, so you don't have to worry about that towers.
Next up is Slenderman, and one thing with him is that he never picks up the phone or texts you back. I'm still yet to hang out with him since he's a lone wolf out there in the woods every night.
Why would you even want to talk to Slenderman alone in the damn woods? Screw that, bro.
Yeah, man. Slenderman just gives you this weird vibe, and if he actually was real, I would never go outside at night again.
Well, that's all Slenderman is. Fake news and not even scary.
Have you not seen those pictures of Slenderman? Bro really looks menacing just by simply standing there.
If I see Slenderman in the distance, I'm running out of that hole like Usain Bolt.
Not gonna lie, I think he's pretty damn creepy and pulls off that vibe really well.
Thankfully, Joey is still sleeping since we have Art the Clown to talk about next.
Yeah, man, I think Art is the scariest clown I've ever seen.
The face on his mask alone is just absolutely horrific. And the expressions and body movements he makes really makes me uneasy.
Aside from that, this clown is one real terrifier and a damn disgusting psycho.
That creepy act can only get you so far because at the end of the day, Art the Clown will get destroyed by a high school football team.
Honestly, yeah, a group of people would destroy him, but he'll just end up surviving. But all he is just very creepy. And also a sicko.
Well, boys, it was nice meeting you all and hanging out, but I gotta drive 2 hours to meet Michael and Jason at Camp Crystal Lake to shoot a new music video.
All right, Freddie, thanks for stopping by.
Bye, loser.
See ya, bro.
You better watch it, Donald, before I actually give you a nightmare, but I'll wake up Joey before I go. 3, 2, 1. Abracadabra.
Hello?
Wake up, you sloth. We have to finish this tier list.
Damn it, I am awake. I want to go back to sleep.
No, Joey, you sleep too damn much.
Yeah, bro, why do you even want to go back to sleep?
Because I was having the best dreams ever. I was dreaming about eating every ice cream flavor with the Teletubbies.
Oh, shut up about your damn ice cream. Now, Sleepy Joe, what do you think about Pinhead?
No!
Be quiet, Joey.
Pinhead is definitely something else. Obviously, his looks are one thing, but man, you got me messed up putting me in the same room as this thing.
Okay, I can admit, Pinhead is the pure definition of a deranged sicko.
Guys, can we hurry up and skip Pinhead?
Well, obviously, Pinhead is practically immortal, and his powers would instantly overpower all of us. So, yeah, we're done for.
I don't know who's scarier, The Grudge or Pinhead.
Well, technically, that's the name of the movie, and that creepy girl's name is Kayako.
Everybody just calls her The Grudge, and that's easier to say anyways.
Yeah, exactly. And the Grudge's pale look is just super spooky, especially with all that hair covering her face.
Her hair isn't the scariest part. The scariest part is the wretched noise she makes.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Hi? Hello? Are you going to us? Oh, crap!
Ah, make it stop.
Wait, hold on. What if she's trying to talk? Maybe she'll help us with this tear. Oh, hell no, nigga. No. Nope, 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 nope. Get out of here.
Who the hell let that thing in our Discord server?
I don't know, but thankfully she's gone.
Nah, dog. I ain't letting that thing get nowhere near me. She's definitely super scary.
Jigsaw is next up, and the real scary thing with him is how particular and articulate his traps are.
Not only that, but he manipulates and psychologically torments those people in those disgusting traps.
Yeah, just purely off of those traps alone, you're instantly dead.
John Kramer, or Jigsaw, whatever you want to call him, is seriously a master manipulator. But I wouldn't fall for it.
Oh, yes, you would. He'd manipulate you getting into some sort of ice cream trap.
I want to play a game with you, Joseph.
Oh my God, it's Billy the Puppet.
Oh my gosh, get out of here. We are busy and don't need anybody interrupting us.
The games have just begun.
Now we have puppets in our Discord server? What is going on today?
I'm not a puppet. There's just a voice recorder inside of said puppet.
Well, like Donnie said, you're interrupting us, and we already had enough people join our damn VC today.
So go away, you murderer.
I've never murdered anyone in my life. The decisions were up to them, and death is a surprise party. Unless, of course, you're already dead on the inside.
Your logic does not make any sense. You just ruin people's and families' lives forever.
Those who don't appreciate life do not deserve life. You're wasting your life when you don't appreciate it, and the rules of my games are simple. I want to show you the value of life, so live or die, make your choice.
And who are you to judge that for them? You're not God. Pfft, I'm kicking this stupid puppet out.
Game over.
All right, moving on, we got Norman Bates from the 1960 classic Psycho.
Did you say 1960? That means Joseph would have definitely remembered that movie.
I mean, you're actually right. I was about 18 years old when this movie first came out, and it was the scariest movie I've ever seen.
Really, bro? The original Psycho being the scariest movie ever?
Dog, you're literally scared of everything, so your opinions on anything are invalid.
But Norman Bates is literally a psycho. No pun intended.
And so are you, with what you've done for this country, you demented psych ward patient.
Well, Norman Bates is an iconic villain in horror cinema, and definitely influenced and inspired numerous films and TV shows, which is one thing you can't deny about that character.
Oh yeah, 100%, George. But in the grand scheme of things, Norman is just a very complex and disconnected human, which, just like Jack Torrance, it can be very scary seeing how a person could do and act such way.
But like I said earlier, compared to almost everybody on this list, he ain't no Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees.
But that iconic shower scene with that knife, though, and when he dressed up as his mom.
So? You think him dressing up as mommy is going to scare me? Norman Bates ain't even scary.
That split personality sure can be scary, but next up is the xenomorph or alien from the movie Alien.
Bro, xenomorphs are probably the most disgustingly hair-raising creatures to lay your two eyes on.
He looks like he's going to take my ice cream.
Oh no, Joseph, he'll take way more than your dumb ice cream.
Dude, Joey, don't play with this thing, bro. Its jaws and acid spit will decimate your existence.
Okay, Chillabunga, you can't be saying that about the president.
You're more of a walking corpse than the president. I don't know why we don't have you on this horror villain list, since you're America's most crooked villain.
Hey, the only crooked thing here is your hair.
You make no sense.
Well, partners, we already know what tier this is going into.
Yeah, bro, and not gonna lie, same with the Predator too, so yeah.
Oh, now we have the Predator. Honestly, I like the Predator more than the Alien.
Me too.
Yeah, I wonder why.
The Predator's advanced technology with his shoulder cannon, cloaking device, and just his appearance really is scary enough as is.
When bro's mask is off, you might as well turn into stone while looking into that putrid creature's eyes and teeth.
All right, moving on. Another psychopath is next up, but the thing is, with this one, he's actually a big fan of me.
Hannibal Lecter is a fan of you? Huh?
Well, I think Donnie means the actor, Anthony Hopkins.
I said, that's Silence of the Lamb. You know what that is? Has anybody seen Silence of the Lambs? Hannibal Lecter, how great an actor was he? You know why I like him? Because he said on television, on one of the, I love Donald Trump, so I love him. I love him. I love him.
Well, obviously I meant the actor. No way I actually love what Hannibal Lecter did.
Yeah, I was about to say, they literally had to lock up this man's face just so he doesn't eat someone.
Hannibal Lecter reminds me of Leatherface with how they both are cannibals. Obviously that is not good. And just by that alone, he's going into the creepy tier.
Wait a second, didn't we rank this girl already?
No, bro, we didn't. You're probably thinking of The Grudge.
They look very similar, but they're completely different.
Even though they're different, Samara Morgan, a.k.a. the Ring Girl, is scarier than The Grudge.
The way she comes out of the TV gave me nightmares for weeks. And I also stopped watching television because I'm afraid one day she's actually going to come out of it and get me.
Bro, she's not real and won't come out of your TV.
Not gonna cap. I'm scared shitless of Samara. The way she just stands there with her hair dripping of water just ain't right.
And the way she gets out of the well and moves is absolutely screwed. I'm putting her into the super scary tier because ain't nobody want to deal with that.
Now moving on to the Leprechaun from those god-awful Leprechaun movies.
Those movies are so bad, it's so funny. I definitely laugh more at what happens with those movies than get terrified.
Oh, look, Obama, they made not just one Leprechaun movie for you, but two.
What the hell? Leprechaun in the Hood and Leprechaun Back to the Hood?
Dog, those movies are a damn hilariosity. They even have Leprechaun in space like nigga.
Not gonna lie, I'm not scared of that tiny creature. I'll be the one scaring him.
No, you won't, Joseph. He'd trick you for some chocolate chip ice cream, but if this fool was in the same room as us, we would all survive.
I mean, he does have some pretty cool powers, like he can teleport, levitate, and grant wishes, but he's not tricking us.
Hell no. Annabelle can make like a tree and get out of my face.
Are you serious? Why are you scared of a plastic doll that was probably made in China?
I was not made in China. I was made in your mom's basement, you coward.
Oh my God!
I rebuke this work of Satan in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God save us. Amen.
Who invited Annabelle to our server? May God be with us.
You think I'm scared of Annabelle? She's obviously a sham just like Obamacare.
Hey!
I will ruin your life with the powers of hell at my fingertips.
Shut up, Joey.
Shut up, Joey!
Oh, is somebody scared? Why don't you come over to my house so we can play?
I'll come over if you have ice cream.
Oh, brother.
Are you actually bargaining with the devil?
Really, Joey?
I'm sorry.
All right, not gonna lie. The real Annabelle doll is not scary looking. That's what the actual doll looks like. But the one in the movies is definitely demonic as hell.
But demons aren't real.
Just watch out for when you go to sleep tonight. I'll make sure you know I'm real.
I hate Annabelle. She's super scary.
Not as scary as my boyfriend, though.
What?
What? What did I say?
Don't tell me your boyfriend is...
Ha ha! What's up, you damn losers? Are you guys messing with my shawty?
Oh, hell no.
Since when are you guys a thing?
And since when can dolls date?
You ever heard of a play date? Sleepy Joe.
You know, I heard that they're reopening Toys R Us again, so you should go back to where you came from. The toy store!
Are you serious right now? Why don't you go back inside your mother's...
Whoa, that's too far, Chucky.
Damn.
It's okay, babe. They're not bothering me. And if they were, you already know they can't do anything against us.
Oh, I know. They're just jealous that I have the finest girl on the planet.
Jealous? Why would we be jealous over a heap of plastic junk?
I'll stare right into your soul and drain that life force of yours until your ignorant attitude goes away.
Oh, really now? Let me just take you to the toy shop to fix that snotty attitude of yours.
Oh, yeah? Talking to my girl like that? Just wait and see on Christmas Day. Anyone you love will open their presents and it'll be me and Annabelle's minions ready to haunt your human lives forever.
Yeah, you messed up now, Donald.
Get out of here, you filthy animals!
Okay, what was that?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, thank God they're gone.
We are finishing this tier list now with no more interruptions. And since we survived being in the same VC as Chucky, that's the tier he's going in.
I mean, I guess, but whatever. Looks like the Insidious Demon is next up.
Nope.
Exactly my thoughts. Nope to demons.
Oh, just stop being afraid of nothing. You're not going to see this thing in the back of your dark room. Your eyes are just playing tricks on you.
You're actually so dumb. The lipstick-faced demon is a force to be reckoned with.
Bro's face reminds me of Darth Maul.
If Darth Maul had claws and didn't have a dental plan, then this would be him.
You guys are really annoying with this demon talk.
I don't care what you say or think, Donnie, but this thing is going into the super scary tier.
What a bunch of sissies. Now what about the Candyman? You guys afraid of him too?
Well, duh. Have you ever heard what happens if you say his name 3 times at a mirror?
I thought it was if you say his name 5 times, he'll appear in the mirror.
Regardless, if you say his name in a mirror multiple times, then turn off the lights, you're screwed.
Are you seriously believing this urban legend? You really think there's a man with a hook as a hand that can spawn bees? What a load of fake news.
You know what, Donnie? You're very hypocritical for believing that Michael Myers can come back from the dead countless times and never die, but you won't even believe in demons and urban legends. Ignorant as hell.
Yeah, because I don't have the IQ of Sleepy Joe over here.
Shut up, and you know what? If we don't say Candyman in the mirror, we would survive. So just simply don't say it.
Hey, Joseph, I heard if you say ice cream 3 times at the mirror, the ice cream man appears.
Oh my God, really? I have to try that later.
Jesus, Joey, but Krampus is next up, and he's a Christmas folklore who's a dark-horned demonic figure who only comes around during the holiday season.
His claws and chains are menacing, but those horns, bro, are something else.
Again, Krampus is a myth and a loser since he apparently only comes around once a year.
Even though he may come once a year, he sure as hell does a lot of damage, especially with his dark elves.
Oh, That's right, his dark malevolent elves are one of the scariest things about him, since it's not only Krampus that comes during Christmas, but his evil minions.
Well, I think he's pretty creepy, but if he was around all year long, we would definitely be a goner.
Now, why the hell is a shark on this tier list?
Technically speaking, Jaws is considered a horror movie. It's one of the most iconic movies ever made, and that music alone is recognizable.
Isn't this cute shark's name Bruce? Kind of like Bruce Wayne?
Bruce is like the Michael Myers of sharks and sea creatures. He has no reason to his madness or anything the human mind can understand. He just simply is what he is, a force of nature, and that to me is what's scariest of all.
I've always believed that Bruce was a freak of nature, an equivalent of a human maniac. He's probably so crazy because his shark friends and family probably didn't accept him, disowned him, or they were scared of cute Brucey.
Without change, without passion and logic, it lives to kill. A mindless eating machine, it will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him Jaws.
Okay, cut it out, Sleepy Joe and Towers. Are you seriously overhyping and having sympathy for a literal fish?
Wait, are sharks fishies?
Shut up, Donnie. Put some respect on this shark, or he'll make you his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But honestly, if you have a brain and not go into shark-infested waters, then you'd survive.
And finally, we have the cookie
monster. Make him go away.
No way you're serious, Joey. Come on.
I'm done, bro. There ain't no way nigga is scared of the Cookie Monster from Sesame Street.
But, the way he eats those poor cookies and how hairy he is makes me shiver my timbers.
I hate being around this brain-dead Neanderthal.
His insatiable hunger for cookies is a curse that drives him to unspeakable acts, and those eyes. Those eyes once innocent. Looking into those spooky eyes, you see a soulless void with darkness emerging from this endless abyss.
Okay, somebody please, and I repeat, please, lock this old man in a mental asylum.
Bro is more messed up in the head than Jack Torrance and Michael Myers combined. He really should have been on this tier list.
As a matter of fact, I'm putting Joey on this tier list and in the not scary tier along with the Cookie Monster.
Happy Halloween. There will be no tricks today since all of you are in for a treat for part 1 of ranking horror movies.
We're obviously going to miss a lot of movies, so don't get mad at us for forgetting some of your favorites, but let us know which movies we forgot and where you would rank them.
Also, make sure you check out all of our Halloween-themed videos in the description if you missed them, and prepare yourself for Thanksgiving and Christmas-themed videos really soon.
Joey is going to have such a great time today.
Don't tempt him already, George. He's going to be screaming all video.
No, I won't. I'll prove it to you all.
Yeah, whatever. If that's the case, then what do you think about Michael Myers and Halloween?
I've never seen it before or even heard of Michael Myers, so I have no reason to be scared of it.
What?
What?
It's a literal Halloween and horror classic. There isn't a chance you haven't heard of Michael Myers, especially since he's in our Discord server.
Are you talking about Mike Myers as in the voice actor for Shrek?
Oh my gosh, why does his dementia have to do this?
Completely ignoring Joey, I feel like this movie holds up still. I mean, there's a reason why it's considered a horror classic.
You got that right. Michael Myers is the best horror villain without a doubt and will destroy anything and anyone in his path.
It's nuts to think that this movie came out 45 years ago in 1978. You can't go a single Halloween without watching this movie. Michael Myers is one of the most recognizable movie characters ever.
Before we move on, partners, if you're brand new to the channel, then consider subscribing for more content like this from us.
Let us know in the comments if you're new to our channel, and we thank you for taking your time to watch our video.
So slash that like button and let's move on to the next movie.
No, I think I'll cry if we talk about this movie.
Bro, The Shining isn't even a terrifying movie compared to other ones on this list.
I mean, it's kind of scary being alone in the mountains in a huge hotel with nobody to really help you.
Hotel? I should consider buying that hotel since it would bring in a lot of profits during springtime.
You just end up bankrupting the hotel just like all the other hotels and casinos you've bankrupted, and ain't no one wants to stay at a haunted hotel.
Yeah? And that's where you're wrong. Having it be quote-unquote haunted will only drive me more profit, and at least I got the money to buy my own property, unlike you peasant!
Hey!
Money doesn't mean anything anyways, but back to The Shining, this movie has a great storyline with a great cast.
I definitely rock with the characters in this movie since they're written in a way that makes you care for them and you're just intrigued with what's going to happen next.
This movie has some very iconic and memorable scenes that make it an instant classic.
That's exactly why I didn't like the movie. Too many scary scenes.
You're an actual tweaker, Joey, and it's real annoying, but next up is John Carpenter's The Thing.
John Carpenter directed the original Halloween movie, so you already know this one is going to be real good.
This movie definitely delivers with some pretty solid practical effects that are genuinely disturbing. So I give the movie that.
What the hell is that thing? Why does it look so damn ugly?
Yeah, and that's exactly why the movie is called The Thing, seeing the gruesome transformations of the Thing is really the highlight of the movie.
It can literally split into separate parts and replicate any animal or even human, which is the scariest part.
I don't know what I'd do if I saw that thing in my house.
You don't need to know since you're basically that shape-shifting thing since you're a skinwalker.
No, I'm not.
Well, I'd say overall the movie has a very interesting story with some pretty good characters, and taking place in Antarctica makes it even better, so this is definitely a horror classic.
Ooh, we got Scream next to rank, and this movie is amazing.
I mean, it's a good movie, but not that good compared to Halloween.
I don't think you can really compare them both, since Scream really has a different take on the slasher genre and pokes a bit fun on the rules of horror movies.
I don't like it since that ghost face mask just shivers my timbers.
You're not going to like any movie that we talk about today, so just shut up and listen to us.
You don't know that.
I think one of the reasons that makes this movie so special is the cast and characters. This movie really does have a perfect cast, and each person matches the character they play extremely well.
Honestly, I think this is yet again another timeless horror classic.
Whoa, whoa, there, Towers, you're wrong, since it's not on the same level as Halloween and The Shining.
Yes, it is. It's influenced by those OG slasher films and took the best out of that genre of movies and turned it into something really unique, especially having multiple killers.
You see, that's why I think it's a classic. There's a reason why they're still making Scream movies even still to this date, plus that Ghostface costume is iconic.
Oh, whatever you dweebs, Michael Myers will forever demolish Ghostface.
Oh, look, it's Chucky. I had one of those dolls back when I was a little wee Biden.
Bro, what? This movie came out in 1988, and you were like 42 years old when this movie released, so you weren't little.
Damn, you're old, Joey.
I still had my very own Good Guys doll, and it protected me every night I slept with my pink fuzzy blankie. Mother tucked both Chucky and I in every night before we dreamt about ice cream and unicorns.
Oh, what a loser.
The crazy thing about this movie that blows my mind are the practical effects on Chucky. They got his movements looking really real, and those effects still hold up to this day.
For sure, George. I'm not sure how they did it, but that's one of the reasons that made this movie what it is. There was no CGI like how everything is nowadays. It was good old-fashioned real effects, and for that, this is an instant classic.
This movie definitely made every kid in the 90s afraid of dolls after watching it.
Before we move on to the next movie, if you want to watch our videos first and early before anybody else and get these emojis to use in the comments, along with these badges next to your name, consider being our channel member.
We'll also shout you out at the end of every video, and you get all these other bonus perks for being a member too. So if you want to support us even further, then press the join button next to the subscribe button or join in the description.
Now, why the hell is this movie on here? It's not even a horror movie.
Yes, it is. It's literally called Scary Movie, and it's the scariest movie I've ever seen in my 80 years of living.
I'm about to disconnect you if you say one more dumb thing in here, boy.
But I see dead people.
Yeah, okay, Joey, but Scary Movie obviously isn't a scary movie despite the title. It's a parody of a handful of horror movies, but more notably with Scream.
This movie is absolutely dog water. One of the worst movies I've ever laid my 2 billionaire eyes on.
Dog, this movie is not to be taken seriously. So if you go into watching this with a serious set of eyes, then you're not gonna have a fun time.
This is such a goofy movie, man. Even though it's so stupid that it's hilarious.
I just don't get how you guys can watch these movies.
I don't get how Towers and Obama think this is a good movie.
We never said it was a good movie. We're basically saying this is a wacky parody movie. Scary Movie definitely made that parody genre really popular. And a lot of other spoof-type movies that came out after were in fact garbage. But this one wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I agree with you. And if you guys want us to possibly do a parody movie tier list, then let us know. But compared to all these actual horror movies we're ranking, this is going into the mid-tier.
Oh my gosh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Chica is my favorite animatronic. She's so cute.
What the hell? I thought this skinwalker would be afraid of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Now that's just surprising that Joey likes something moderately scary.
Oh wow, so you think FNAF is scary? Now this is a first that you're actually scared of something, and I'm not.
Keyword, moderately scary. These stupid robots are just robots, and water will destroy them instantly.
The movie itself was pretty weak compared to the actual game. The writing and acting fell short towards the end of the movie, but I give them props for making the animatronics look really good in the film.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that. This movie just came out a few days ago, so it's pretty new, but so far my first impressions are that it's a pretty accurate depiction of the game and does a lot of fan service.
And that's why it's the best movie. This is better than the game, and it's not even a question.
Now that's just blasphemy. You really think something is better than the original, especially FNAF?
The only good thing going on with the movie are the practical effects and atmosphere, but aside from that, this is a forgettable movie.
No! Stop being mean to my precious animatronics. I'll have Chica and Foxy come after you.
Yeah, just shut up. Those Chuck E. Cheese wannabe robots won't do anything to this tremendous billionaire.
I'm not gonna cap. Those Chuck E. Cheese robots really creep me the hell out. And sort of the same with the Five Nights at Freddy ones, too. There's just something about those death stares and mechanical sounds they have that give me goosebumps.
I mean, yeah, I can see that. And the movie definitely got that part perfect. But I don't know about the casting. Peeta from The Hunger Games is one of the main antagonists fighting against those animatronics. And the other characters just don't seem all too special.
But it's a good movie. This is going into the good tier. You don't see what I see. This was my childhood.
Five Nights at Freddy's didn't exist during your childhood, you demented pile of ashes. But I can see why anyone in their 20s now would say that this was their childhood.
I just wish this movie would have been rated R, just so they could go all out with the animatronics. But there was still some wild scenes in the movie. Since it's PG-13, it was a success in the box office, since the budget was $20 million, and so far, it made over $130 million globally and is still rising.
I don't want the movie to be rated R. That means I couldn't watch it without an adult.
You're literally 80 years old.
Moving on, we got The Babadook, which is a very, very solid movie.
Back then, when I saw the trailers for this movie, I knew it was going to be super scary and a great movie.
The only thing you're right about this movie is that it's super scary.
What surprises me about this film is the fact that its budget was only $2 million, and it grossed over $10 million after it came out.
I thought the movie would have made a lot more money since it had a really compelling story and the suspense was just great.
The only thing I didn't like about the movie was how annoying that kid was. The way he acted and constantly screamed reminded me of somebody in this VC.
Yeah, I wonder who.
We're talking about you idiot.
Overall, I think this is a goated movie because the lore of the Babadook with the book makes the movie even better, and the Babadook itself is a very unsettling thing to look at.
Next up, we of course got Friday the 13th. It's crazy to think that this movie came out in 1980.
Oh, this movie sucks. Jason isn't even in this movie.
Wow. Spoilers much, Sleepy Joe?
Some people still haven't seen the movie, bro.
The movie is literally 43 years old, so if you haven't seen it, then that's not my fault.
Wow, this movie is basically half of your age.
Well, Joey does have a point. Jason is barely in the movie and not even the main antagonist. His mom, Pamela Voorhees, is the main villain seeking revenge for Jason's death since the counselors let him drown.
Jason's mom is kind of bad, though, so I actually didn't mind Jason wasn't the main villain since he's scary.
How many times do we gotta tell you that you have a wife, you old man?
Oh, I have a wife? Is she hot like Pamela?
Just gotta ignore him at this point, but this movie has a very memorable setting taking place at Camp Crystal Lake, which is definitely different compared to other horror movies during that time, and you can't forget Jason's iconic theme.
Oh yeah, partner, that music is one of the most recognizable themes ever. But even though Jason with his classic hockey mask isn't in the movie, it's still a great setup for the future movies after this, and it's what made this entire franchise a classic.
The movie was boring. It wasn't even scary, and that says a lot coming from me.
Zip it, Joseph. You don't know what a good movie is. The only thing I'd give the movie criticism with is that some of the counselors in the movie were dumb. You got the typical horror movie cliches in this movie.
Well, obviously that's just how 80s horror movies were, but I feel like that's something that kind of made those movies what they are. No offense, but you had the casual white people going out alone, checking every dark corner and scary place with those infamous quotes. Let's split up and cover more ground. I'll be right back. I should check it out. Hello? Is anyone there? Yeah. That's literally every horror movie ever, and no nigga would be as dumb as that.
Going off of horror movie cliches, we all know what would happen to Barack if he was in a horror movie.
And what are you trying to say?
Well, it's pretty obvious you'd be the first one to go.
I hate you guys. But next up is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas! Oh Lord, my beautiful Texas.
Crazy thing is that the events this movie is based on didn't happen in Texas. It took place in Plainfield, Wisconsin from the real-life serial killer Ed Gein.
Oh, really? I always thought this actually happened in Texas.
What a clickbait movie title then.
I think the reason why they named it that was to tell a different, unique story in a rural and scarier environment to create its own take on horror movies.
And it did that really well. This is a very intense movie, and Leatherface himself is a psychopathic maniac.
Leatherface is just disgusting, man. I don't know how a human can do what he does, but I feel like Texas really does match the vibe they were going with Leatherface. And also, the characters of the movie weren't too bad.
The guy in the wheelchair was doomed from the start, and we all knew it. Poor guy just wanted to find his friends, but ended up basically becoming Leatherface's dinner.
He should have stopped being in a wheelchair then.
And you should stop having dementia then. And as a matter of fact, you'll be in a wheelchair pretty soon here.
This movie is obviously another classic. The fact that this movie came out in 1974 just blows my mind.
Yeah, bro, and for its time, and even still now, The horror aspect was done in such a way that makes you feel like you're the one being chased by Leatherface's chainsaw.
Oh no! It's Freddy Krueger's movie!
Stop being scared. The last couple of times Freddy was here in VC, he was actually nice to you and gave you good dreams.
Freddy is a super chill guy. I hope he comes by more often, even though it won't be Halloween anymore. But this movie came out in 1984, and I'd say the best and scariest part of this movie were the visual and practical effects.
100%. This movie definitely pushed the boundary with innovative filmmaking techniques that made the watching experience worth it.
Oh, thank God it's not the 80s anymore, because if I were to fall asleep, I'd have those horrible dreams that Nancy and her friends had.
Speaking of Nancy, I definitely liked her role in acting. She did a solid job, but the other people in the movie had pretty mediocre and cheesy acting.
The cheesy jokes were terrible, but nonetheless, this is a horror classic.
Next up is Freddy vs. Jason, and this is a crazy crossover that people probably didn't see coming.
Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees in one movie? Yeah, I'm definitely not watching it.
What? That's literally the only reason to watch this movie.
Even though it's a super cool idea, the movie's acting and the pacing is just laughable. I just can't take this movie seriously, bro, but I guess that's the fun of it.
This is more of a comedy than a horror movie. This is an ultra cringe and cheesy movie, despite having two of the best horror villains in it.
Cheese. I love cheese.
You know, I hate to do the homie Freddy and Jason wrong, but this movie really is mid as hell.
At least this movie is a fun time. No alcohol required.
Silence of the Lambs is a terrific movie with the tremendous acting performance from Anthony Hopkins. I'm a big fan of Hannibal Lecter as he's a big fan of me.
I said, that's Silence of the Lamb. You know what that is? Has anybody seen Silence of the Lambs? Hannibal Lecter, how great an actor was he? You know why I like him? Because he said on television, on one of the, I love Donald Trump, so I love him. I love him. I love him. He said that a long time ago, and once he said that, he was in my camp, I was in his camp. Yeah, I don't care if he was the worst actor, I'd say he was great to me.
How are you a fan of somebody that literally eats people? Are you insane?
I'm a fan of his acting, you dipwad. Anthony's portrayal of Hannibal is one of the most iconic performances in cinema history.
Now, I agree with you on that. The things he does in the movie just makes you feel like he's real, and it gets under your skin, no pun intended.
Even though Anthony Hopkins had a stellar performance of Hannibal, Jodie Foster as Clarice Starling matched the energy extremely well, and her acting performance was very believable and impressive.
You guys are crazy for praising a scary movie about a person who's a cannibal.
Oh, why don't you shut up? The movie is not even scary. It's more or less a psychological thriller with some horror elements.
Yeah, that's true. Especially that one scene with Buffalo Bill at the end of the movie. That was a really intense and wild scene with the night vision goggles. So all in all, I honestly think this is an instant classic.
Now, why do we keep talking about these gross movies? Why is Saw on this list?
Because it's a horror movie, bro, and regardless if it's a very disgusting movie, this one in particular really had an influence in the horror genre.
I don't know about that, Towers. It's not no Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, obviously, but the fact that this was such a low-budget film of only $1 million and made $100 million in the box office was an enormous success.
Even though it was a success, they really juiced out this franchise and came out with 9 more movies after this.
And all 10 movies were a waste of time.
Half of the movies were. I give you that, since they were really the same idea with a new set of gruesome traps in each movie.
The traps made the Saw franchise one of the goriest set of movies ever made. They really have you looking away from the screen since it's so knee-jerking to watch.
I think the best part about those Saw movies are the plot twists and turns. Every movie has an unexpected twist with that classic music and is connected in some way, whether it be a prequel or leads to some other storyline. It makes the movies worth to watch despite the nerve-wracking traps.
Ah, hell yeah. When that music comes on, you know you're in for a treat. But honestly, I'm torn in where we should put this movie.
Mid. This movie is mid at best and doesn't compare to the classics and goated movies we rank.
No, the movie is trash and awful. Billy the Puppet scares me when he just stares at me with no facial expression.
Leave Billy the Puppet alone. He's just vibing, bro. Let him ride his tricycle in peace.
Well, I think I'm just going to put this movie into the good tier because I feel like we're going to rank better movies than this.
The Conjuring is a better movie than Saw, despite demons and ghosts being fake news.
Now, how the hell can you like a movie about demons and ghosts, but you think they're not real?
Yeah, Lil Bro makes no sense, but I'm not going to lie. This movie really is something else, and I mean that in a good way.
I feel like back in 2013 when The Conjuring came out, it kind of revitalized the horror genre in mainstream media since it was such a successful horror movie. And during that time, there was only a few good horror movies.
Yeah, I can see that. This movie was based on the real-life case files from Ed and Lorraine Warren, so some of the things that occurred in the movie actually happened, but was portrayed in a way to appeal to the horror movie audience.
Ed and Lorraine Warren are frauds and con artists. They were never really demonologists or paranormal investigators. They're just a pair of opportunists that just fed on gullible people who believed in ghosts.
But you just said it was a better movie than Saw.
Doesn't matter. The stories and events they've told about Annabelle and the Amityville Horror could never happen since it's all impossible. That type of mumbo jumbo is only good for horror flicks like this.
It is possible and real. I mean, even if the Warren stories are a load of fake news, it still made for some pretty cool, scary movies.
Exactly my point, Towers.
You know, I hope some demons and spirits come and haunt you, Donald, to prove that they're real.
That's pretty messed up, man, even for Donnie.
The movie really does give off a very eerie atmosphere, despite some of the backstory just maybe being controversial and skewed.
You still can't ignore the facts when they're right there, and facts don't lie.
Just like how you can't ignore eating a Big Mac every day.
I think The Conjuring is a goated movie nonetheless, but next up is Annabelle, which is tied to the Conjuring universe.
Get this demon doll out of my face. I don't want to look at it.
You're an 80-year-old man scared of a piece of plastic. How pathetic.
I mean, I don't blame Joey, screw that, because whenever demons are involved, that's a huge nope for me.
Not gonna lie, this movie felt really forced, just to make money for the studio since they saw the major success with The Conjuring and popularity of the Annabelle doll.
And that's exactly why the story is a sham. Half the things they just made up to make more profit for those distribution companies, but in reality, it's fake news.
I say this movie is mid at best, but it does have some pretty creepy scenes, but that's just about it.
Next up is the original Piranha, which came out in 1978.
This movie came out 2 months before John Carpenter's Halloween, and not gonna lie, this movie is just straight up ridiculous.
Ooh, I remember this movie. Piranhas are so cute. I want to pet one.
There's no way you think a piranha is cute. Why don't you go fuck around and find out after petting a piranha?
What? I love fishies.
I do agree with Barry. Piranha is just a super cheesy movie, but it was widely successful.
The movie's budget was around $600,000 and it made over $10 million in the box office. So yeah, it was a success in that aspect. But as a whole, the idea of genetically modified piranhas is laughable to me.
And don't forget that they don't even show the actual piranhas in the movie until 40 minutes in, and you barely get to see what they look like.
And there's one scene that I'll never forget since it's terrible writing. A dad and his son are on a little boat, and the dad falls into the water and gets eaten by a piranha, and right after, one of the main characters asks the kid if he's okay, which is a bruh moment since the kid literally watched it happen. Of course that kid is not okay. The hell, lil bro is traumatized for life.
And the fact that they had the military involved with the backstory of these fish is just outrageous. This movie is just outright awful.
Alien from 1979 was a movie that I vividly remember watching in the movie theater because I cried almost throughout the entire movie.
There's no way you cried like a baby when nothing really scary happened in the first hour of the movie.
Yeah, the first hour was just to get you familiar with the atmosphere and story. But after that, the scenes showed in the movie were petrifying.
Seeing that baby xenomorph burst out of that man's chest was a real...
Ah! Stop talking about it!
Shut up, you Alzheimer demented fossil. It's not real. It's just a movie. You better keep it down, Joseph, before I actually buy a xenomorph with my billions and send it to your house with express space shipping.
I'll take one of Elon Musk's spaceships to the moon then.
Good. Just stay there since no one wants you here.
Well, I say aside from the xenomorph being absolutely vicious and intimidating to look at, the isolated and claustrophobic setting aboard the spaceship is the real scary part when that alien is on board, since you literally have nowhere to go.
Oh yeah, partner, I don't even want to think about that. But since the movie did an incredible job with the practical effects, the story, and just everything, it's an instant horror classic.
That movie aged like fine wine since it doesn't even feel like it came out in 1979. It reminded me of Star Wars with the space theme and how terrific the movie looked in '79.
Guys, can we please skip this movie? I don't feel comfortable talking about it since the first time I watched it, I threw up!
Keep it down. How can we not talk about or include one of the most famous and terrifying horror films in cinematic history?
You know, this may be controversial to say, but I thought this movie was boring as hell.
I can see that. The movie didn't keep me intrigued that much in the beginning, but towards the end is where the crazy stuff happened.
I was 31 years old when this movie came out in 1973 when I was a handsome-looking Biden.
Oh, handsome? Are you sure you're not talking about me from the 70s and of course now? I was a ladies' man and a playboy with my hair and stature.
How does Joey at 31 years old look like he's 50? When I was in my 30s, I was a sharp-looking farmer fighter pilot. It was a great time back then with Laura and I do certainly miss feeling and looking like that hard-working cowboy.
I definitely looked the best out of all of us in the 70s. I was dripped out of my mind with no care in the world, just straight up vibing.
Ah, man. Why do you guys actually look good?
You looked like a mole rat, but this film's practical effects and makeup was groundbreaking for its time and was one of the main reasons why it was so scary.
I also heard this movie was banned in some countries because of how disturbing and intense it was, which is crazy.
Even crazier is that there was supposed unexplained accidents and eerie occurrences that happened while filming. Several unexplained fires broke out on set. Some of the cast and crew members reportedly died during or shortly after the production of the movie as well, which is just odd.
You already know what I have to say to all of that.
There were also reports of audience members fainting, vomiting, and experiencing distress while watching the film in movie theaters, which had people believe the movie was actually cursed.
Oh my God, no wonder why I puked after watching the movie. Wait, does that mean I'm cursed for life?
Yeah, it's probably the reason why you have dementia now.
Well, overall, even though I thought the movie was kind of boring and drawn out in the beginning, it's obviously a classic.
Paranormal Activity is next, and it's a found footage style horror movie that has a really low budget of only $15,000.
The astonishing part about that budget is that it made 10,000 times that amount, grossing over $194 million, making this one of the most profitable films ever made in terms of return on investment.
$100 million? I wish I had that much money. Hey, Donnie, can you loan me a small loan of $100 million?
No.
It was obviously a success, but if you don't like the found footage type of style of movies, then you're not going to like watching it. It really does have that home footage and cheap vibe to it, but to some people, that's the beauty of it.
This movie had no music in it, and there were only 4 actors throughout the entire movie. So it really is a type of movie that can easily be made with an iPhone and a simple editing software nowadays.
The 2 lead actors were paid $500 each, which is crazy, and $3,000 out of $15K from the budget was spent on the camera. So overall, this movie was a tremendous financial success.
This movie sucks. It's super boring with barely anything happening, and I fell asleep midway through.
Of course you fell asleep, no surprise there, but some parts of the movie were boring since it was very limited with its budget. But I still think it did a decent job.
I really don't want to crap on this movie simply because of the very low budget, but for what they did, it was impressive. And comparing this movie to a lot of the others we ranked, unfortunately it's mid.
It's a mid movie, just like Insidious.
I still don't get how you can like other demon movies but call this one mid.
The only thing I like about this movie is my shawty Elise.
Jesus, Joey, we're definitely telling Jill after this, bro, but this movie ain't mid Donnie.
Wrong. It was a drawn-out movie that didn't bring anything new.
I felt like it did feel pretty original and new, and some scenes were just straight up jarring. Especially that one scene with the demon inside the bedroom.
Yeah, screw that, and screw that damn Darth Maul looking ass demon and that demonic bride. I think overall, this is a goated movie, and next up is Oculus.
Ooh, Oculus? As in the Oculus Quest headset?
No, the movie about a haunted mirror, you moron. Which, now saying that out loud, this movie is fake news.
A haunted mirror named Oculus. What the frick?
Oh my gosh, Joey, the mirror's name isn't Oculus.
The idea of this antique mirror being possessed by an unknown supernatural force is a very interesting idea if it's done right, and I say the movie delivers.
You've got to be kidding me. How does a movie about a haunted mirror sound like a good idea to you?
You just got to give the lore and backstory of the mirror a chance. The things that occur in this movie because of the mirror is seriously menacing.
There are some very creepy scenes in this movie, and the themes it explores are pretty good. So overall, I honestly think it's on the same level as Insidious being goated.
Oh no, Sinister. I remember this movie. Hunter forced me to watch this movie, and let's just say that I passed out during some scenes.
Okay, this movie is scary, but I don't think it's that worthy for somebody to pass out.
I mean, some scenes were just straight up jaw-dropping, especially the pool scene, but I really do like this movie's story.
Okay, I can admit, Sinister compared to Insidious and Oculus is a step up, since it does the horror aspect pretty well.
Yeah, a little too well. Hunter had to pour ice cream all over my face to wake me up since I passed out to the Shadow Realm.
But this movie basically is about this guy who moves his family into this house that has a dark past, and he discovers a series of very disturbing home videos that reveal a malevolent supernatural entity tied to the murders of the house.
And that damn supernatural deity is an eerie thing to look at and honestly scares the crap out of me.
I don't know how people can come up with designs like that, but I think this is a goated film.
Now, are you guys trying to make me pass out again? We have to skip Jeepers Creepers.
Get out of here, bro. This movie is a cult classic, and that look of the creeper is just grotesque.
If I saw that thing in my cornfields chasing after me, I would just give up and drop to the floor, since you have zero chance running away from that thing.
Good thing that creeper is fake news.
No, he's real. He has a very specific eating cycle since the creeper awakens every 23 years for 23 days.
Since the original movie came out in 2001, 23 years later is next year. 2024, oh no.
Hell no, nigga, this is not happening.
It's not gonna happen. You guys stop freaking out over nothing. But if it does, then I hope it comes for Joseph first.
Hey, you are so mean. I'll go hide in the White House bunker.
I'm honestly scared for it to be 2024 then. I'm going to hit up Elon Musk and Iron Man to upgrade the security of my farm, just in case the creeper takes an unwelcome visit.
Well, I'm placing this movie into the good tier since it's a memorable horror movie in my eyes, but next up is The Nun from the Conjuring universe.
Nope.
Okay, I agree.
What a lousy cash grab of a movie this is. Just like Annabelle, the only reason this movie was made was for the profits.
Isn't that what every movie is made for, though?
Wrong. Movies are made with passion and a vision from a creative and innovative director and writer. This movie has no passion, no vision, and no creativity.
You don't think you're a little too harsh, Donnie?
Nope. This movie is awful. I don't care.
Really, bro? I mean, I guess I can see why, but if you're just simply watching this movie for the horror aspect, then there you go.
Honestly, I think I'm going to side with Donnie. There's really nothing new the movie does for the horror genre and uses every basic cliche from the book.
What about The Ring? Is this movie a cliche too?
Brother, I think I might just sit this one out. I'm getting actual goosebumps right now just simply looking at the poster.
It gets even spookier with the spine-chilling scenes of Samara in the movie.
When she comes out of that TV, that is just really, really startling. I don't think I'll ever look at those box TVs the same after that scene.
Oh, tell me about it. I completely stopped watching TV after this movie came out, and I even threw my TV off a cliff, kind of like how she fell off one too.
Now that's just messed up, Sleepy Joe.
The Ring brings a new and terrifying take on the horror genre. The scenes with her coming out of the well just makes me want to look away since I feel like she'll come out of my damn TV.
Honestly, I think The Ring is a horror classic, and next up is Final Destination.
This movie isn't even scary. Why is it on this tier list?
You do have a point. This is not even a horror movie.
Technically speaking, it is. It just does the horror in a very different way compared to all these movies we have here.
The entire Final Destination franchise made me paranoid to do just about anything in my day-to-day life.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing that kind of made me scared was that the simplest normal things you can do could possibly end up being game over for you.
Well, that's not going to stop me from living my best life. You wonder why I'm a billionaire? I take chances and risks, even if it's a risky chance for my life.
Nah, man, you're glazing it. The wild ways to die in these movies are crazy to me. And the scary part is that it can actually happen if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time.
And that right there is the scary part. And a pretty interesting thing about this movie is that originally it was intended to be a spec script for an episode of The X-Files.
Wait, what?
Oh wow, so it went from being a concept for just one episode of The X-Files, but turned into 5 movies.
Yep, but not gonna lie. The other movies kind of became a little repetitive, and the same thing over and over like the Saw movies.
That's true, but they are kind of not to be taken seriously in a sense. So overall, I think the OG Final Destination is a good movie.
George Romero's Dawn of the Dead is next. And even though zombies are fake news, this movie is actually terrific.
Zombies aren't scary, so I don't know why this movie is on this list.
This is one of those iconic zombie horror movies you can't forget about, especially being directed by George Romero.
Rest in peace to Mr. Romero. He'll never be forgotten as the pioneer and father of the zombie films.
The film's special effects and makeup were groundbreaking for their time and has had a lasting impact on the zombie and horror genre.
Especially the shopping mall setting as well. I thought it was a super cool setting for zombies.
There's no doubt in my mind that this movie is a classic, and right there is part 1 of ranking horror movies.
Happy Halloweeny to everybody watching again, and make sure to comment down which movies we should include for the next few parts.
We have yet again another Halloween-themed video. And this time we're going to be ranking some very spooky and delicious snacks.
Oh, please no. Please no. Why do we have to make everything so spooky?
Oh my hell, Joey, shut up! We're only talking about food and not horror villains.
Yeah, Joey almost had a heart attack in our horror villain tier list, which if you missed that video, it will be in the description.
If you imbeciles haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Press the subscribe button to help us get to 100,000 subscribers, and so you don't miss out on our Halloween-themed videos this month.
All right, I promise this time I won't get scared.
Yeah, you better not. But we got the Monsters Mash fruit snacks first up, and aren't those the monsters from that one cereal?
Oh yeah, it is. We have Count Chocula, Boo Berry, Frankenberry, Fruit Brute, and Fruity Yummy Mummy from those cereals.
Those dumb monsters are trying to be scary and it won't work.
They aren't even close to being scary, but honestly, these fruit snacks taste like every other fruit snack ever. They're nothing special.
Yeah, you got a point. If anything, they're just good, nothing more, nothing less.
Speaking of those monsters, check out our Halloween-themed cereal tier list in the description, where we actually talk more about those monster cereals and the history of them.
All right, there's no debate for these scary cakes. This is instantly a god tier.
Yeah, of course you'd think that, since these are orange, just like you.
And these have white cream filling inside of them, just like Obama being done with you.
Nigga.
Ew, that's gross.
Hey, who doesn't love a good creamy mess?
Okay, now you're pushing it, you skeleton.
I mean, these scary cakes go crazy, but honestly, there's so many better snacks on this list.
Let's put it in the goated tier, but you gotta admit, this spooky design is really cool.
Just like these spooky chocolate Twinkies, I can eat 5 boxes of these and it still wouldn't be enough.
You know, I don't know how you haven't lost a leg or foot yet with how much McDonald's and fat food you eat.
It's called genetics, which, unlike you, I have the most perfect genes out of every human on Earth.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to look like you, bro, but these Twinkies are going into the God tier.
Oh no, guys, are those ding-dongs that I smell and see?
Hey, don't make me text Laura.
We all know that you're not supposed to eat these ding-dongs anymore, so stay away from them, George.
No, I want one. I must have one right now.
I think George is having ding-dong withdrawals, guys.
Yeah, Towers is definitely going to relapse on ding-dongs, and Laura's going to hear all about it.
Stop it. She's going to take her flamethrower out on me again if she finds out.
Let's just hurry and stop talking about these, or else George will relapse.
It's been 2 months since I had a ding-dong. Please, just one bite, just one.
No, George, you got to stop with the addiction.
And you got to stop with your ice cream addiction. But these are going into the goated tier since the spooky theme is terrific.
I hate you guys. I'll get my hands on those ding-dongs and eat them up like no tomorrow.
That sounds hella sus, bro.
Wait, since when was this a flavor? Bag of bones.
Oh, look, it's a bag of Cheetos named after and looking like Joseph.
Hey, I'm not no bag of bones.
Well, not yet you are, but in 10 years.
Nah, I give it 5 years.
This is a dope-ass Halloween-themed snack, but they don't taste as good as the normal hot Cheetos.
Well, I've never had these personally since they're flaming hot, which makes them automatically garbage.
Yeah, if Joseph eats any spicy chip, it'll decrease his lifespan by 2 years.
I'm going to put them into the good tier. And we have another bag of bones flavor.
White cheddar is honestly a very hit-or-miss flavor. They either taste really good or like rotten cheese.
What are you talking about? This is God tier since it's not spicy.
These are disgusting and taste like baby food.
I can see that. It kind of does remind me of those baby cheese puffs.
And that's why it tastes so good. Have you not tried eating baby food? That shit slaps.
And this is your president?
He's yours too,
A
pal.
grown-ass 80-year-old nigga eating baby food. Bruh.
Okay. These are going into the mid tier. And we have another bag of bones flavor.
But this one tastes surprisingly good.
Oh yeah, these remind me of the cinnamon twist from Taco Bell.
You're right. These taste exactly like it, but they're kind of spicy.
Shut up about cinnamon being too spicy. It's so annoying you having broken ass taste buds.
Leave me alone.
These taste better than those cheap Taco Bell cinnamon twists, so they're going into the goated tier.
Damn, I never knew they had glow-in-the-dark Pringles. That's kind of dope, not gonna cap.
Wait, do the Pringles glow in the dark?
Nah, they don't, sadly. It's just the can that glows in the dark.
I think the FDA wouldn't approve of glow-in-the-dark food. At that point, it would be radioactive.
Even though the can glows in the dark, I doubt anybody is going to specifically eat these at nighttime.
But since it's Pringles, it's instantly good tier since Pringles are amazing chips.
And yeah, we made a Pringles tier list, so if you missed that one, it will be in the description. But be aware, since Joey literally crapped himself in that video, and I'm not joking.
Hey, don't tell them. Why do you have to expose me like that, man?
Because you're a disgusting old freak bag.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to watch our Halloween-themed videos early, consider being a member, since members get to watch our videos first before anybody else.
Plus, you get these emojis to use in the comments and these money badges next to your name.
Along with these other bonus perks, so if that all sounds like real news, then press the join button next to the sub button or in the description.
Seriously, thank you for all the support, guys. You supporting us helps make these videos even better, but what the hell are these?
Are these made out of real zombies? Oh my God!
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend till the end.
Oh great, this dumb puppet is back again.
I ain't no puppet. I'm a damn doll. If anything, you're the puppet since the government's controlling you like a puppet on strings.
Damn, that was a good one.
I still don't understand how a doll is living and breathing. Do you even eat food?
I mean, I think he would, right?
Are you guys high or something? Of course I can eat food, you brainless fools.
Well, technically you're the brainless one since you're a literal toy that was made in a sweatshop in China.
And you were literally an accident that your mother and father never wanted. Blame your dad for his weak pullout game.
Nigga.
Damn, partner.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why don't you zip it, Chucky, before I throw you into a burning fireplace?
We all know what happened last time I got thrown into a fireplace.
Yeah, bro survived being on fire, losing his arm, leg, and even head, so that ain't gonna do anything.
I don't care. Shut up and finish this tier list.
Oh, I forgot we were doing a tier list.
Zombie Takis are a disaster. This has to be the worst flavor combination to ever exist.
You're tweaking. You're just mad because you can't handle the spice on these.
I mean, I don't think anybody would want to even take a bite of these chips.
I personally didn't know these even existed, and I don't need to try it to know they're garbage.
Well, obviously, it's habanero and cucumber flavor, so it's going into the awful tier.
Now you guys better not say anything bad about these Reese's peanut butter pumpkins, or else you're getting it in your sleep.
Oh, just shut up. You're literally a toy. I'll just step on you and you're done for.
Oh, geez, I wonder why, you Norbit-looking ass blob.
Damn, Chucky's really cooking today.
Nice going, Chuck.
Reese's Pumpkins are instantly God tier for anybody that's not allergic to peanuts.
Chucky's hands are practically the size of a peanut, and same with his 2 little eyes.
Oh, I wouldn't be the one talking about small hands, pal.
Who the hell even invited you to our server? I'm about to ban you since you're an incompetent waste of junk.
Kermit actually invited me and Annabelle here, and if you ban me, you'll regret it.
Kermit invited you? Wow. Kermit really switched up on me after I pooped myself last month.
All right, guys, stop stalling since we're almost done with this tier list. Thoughts on these Ghoul Mix M&Ms?
Well, nothing really changed with the taste. It's just a cool Halloween-themed bag, and that's just about it.
M&Ms are straight up trash. They're too big for me and have no taste to them.
And that's because you're a tiny, weak puppet.
For the last time, Trump Blart Mall Cop, I'm not a puppet like Billy. I'm a fucking toy.
Yeah, a broken toy.
I'll sure as hell be a great toy for Melania to use.
Oh my God.
Oh, Chucky is done for.
No shot Chucky went there.
Don't you ever bring up my wife's name in your plastic mouth.
Oh, this plastic mouth is gonna make Melania.
No, get out of here. Next time that puppet joins my VC, he's getting banned from the server.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was pretty funny.
Zip it before I ban you again.
Back to these spooky M&Ms. They're just gonna go into the good tier since it's nothing too special.
Ooh, Halloween Oreos are next, and the pumpkin carving is so cool on these.
No, it looks too damn scary.
There's no way this skinwalker is afraid of a literal Oreo.
Now, that's some weak shit, Joey. I'm sorry, bro.
No, you guys don't see what I see. I see dead people.
Yep, it's official. Joseph has gone insane.
It's starting to get annoying now, Joey. If you keep this up, I think we might just find somebody else to replace you like JFK or something.
Or even Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, I can't be replaced. Everybody would miss me.
Literally, nobody will miss you, little bro.
Back to these spooky pumpkin Oreos, which they do not taste like pumpkin, even though the filling is orange.
If it did, it would be garbage, but since it tastes like regular Oreos, they're going into the God tier.
Now, why does this Snickers have Nickelodeon slime in them?
It really does remind me of that slime, but the texture isn't slimy. It's just a green-colored nougat.
Even though it's this ghoulish green color, it tastes dry.
I've never ate this Snickers flavor before. Does it taste any different?
No, it doesn't, and I don't know what Donnie is on about saying this one tastes dry. It's literally the same thing as regular Snickers.
Wrong! We all know I have the best taste buds in here, so my opinion is the only correct one when it comes down to food.
Stop the cap. Since it's Snickers, it's going into the goated tier because Snickers has always been a solid candy.
Has anyone here seen Sydney?
Oh, why don't you look at that? Yet again, another Ghostface imposter in our Discord server.
Oh yeah, this one is definitely an imposter. Just look at his mask.
What's wrong with my mask? Does it not scare you enough?
No, it's just so ugly. I don't like the MTV Scream mask.
Yeah, that Ghostface wannabe knockoff mask is hideous, and same with your voice.
I don't know what you're talking about since I got this voice changer from Ghostface the other day.
Which one?
Which one?
Yeah, that's classified information.
Why the hell do you sound like that one TikTok voice?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought I banned TikTok.
No, you literally forgot to, but ignoring this fraud, we got the Witch's Brew Kit Kat next to rank.
I don't know who you're calling a fraud when you haven't even paid your taxes.
I'm a billionaire, who cares? It's not my problem for low-life peasants and psychopaths like yourself who can't afford a better voice changer.
Yeah, not gonna lie, but this Ghostface sounds stoned as hell. Bro sounds like he just got done smoking a blunt and taking a dab.
That's the other Ghostface from Scary Movie that gets faded, not me.
Well, this spooky version of Kit Kats actually do have a new taste to them, and it's a sort of marshmallow cream taste.
Did somebody say cream? Count me in.
They're actually not too bad. I think good tier is a nice place for these, unlike these little Debbie Brownie pumpkins.
Wait, are you calling this trash?
No, I'm saying these are better than those Kit Kats.
I don't know why Little Debbie hasn't made Ghostface brownies. We all know those would be the best.
Not gonna lie, that would be pretty damn cool, but these brownies kind of taste like those cosmic ones.
But the pumpkin is kind of scary, so I think it should go into the awful tier.
No, just shut up, Sleepy Joe. These are goated. And finally, we have little Debbie Bat brownies.
Now this is more like it. I can use these bat brownies as batarangs to slow down my victims.
These aren't even sharp, though.
Oh, trust me, they'll be sharp after I bite into it.
Now this Ghostface is just weird.
Instant God tier for these bat brownies.
Guys, Halloween is in a week and a half, and I'm thinking about canceling it worldwide.
Bro, what? You're going to cancel Halloween?
Oh, great. Is this moron really that scared of a stupid holiday?
Joey, you can't just cancel a holiday, man. It doesn't work like that.
Oh, yes, I can. I'm the president. And I had a dream like Martin Luther King Jr. that on Halloween, many ghosts and men with machetes and fingers with knives and a huge knife will be at my front doorstep asking for food. So Halloween has to be canceled so this doesn't happen.
Martin Luther King Jr.? Really, nigga?
Man with a machete and fingers as knives? What are you even talking about?
Seems like that demented spaz is talking about Jason, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger.
Don't say his name. If you say his name more than 3 times, he'll spawn and come after you.
Dude, chill out. That's the Candyman you're talking about, not Freddy Krueger or Jason.
Joey is so uncultured, man, but that dream you had was probably trick-or-treaters dressed up as those villains like Ghostface and Jason asking for candy.
Which is a normal thing on Halloween Day, Joseph, so stop geeking out over literally nothing.
Oh my God, I think Freddy Krueger was the one who gave me that nightmare.
Nah, bro. Remember that in our villain tier list, Freddy said he's done giving people nightmares. He only gives people the best dreams nowadays.
Oh, somebody please just make me president again so you guys don't have to deal with Joey.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Fuck you guys.
If you missed our recent Halloween videos, we ranked Halloween snacks, candy, and horror villains, so make sure you check them out in the description.
You know what, Joseph? If you cancel Halloween, then I'm canceling National Ice Cream Day when I'm president next year.
That's crazy because every day is National Ice Cream Day and you won't even be president next year, little bro.
Yeah, and you'll probably be in a casket next year, buddy.
Hey!
Just take a chill pill, Joey. Halloween lasts one day and nothing's gonna happen to you.
If Freddy Krueger shows up on my front doorstep on Halloween, I'm nuking your house, Obunga.
Whoa, did somebody not eat their oatmeal and raisin bran this morning?
Yeah, I think Joseph just skipped out on eating his baby food this morning since he's acting real special today.
That's every day, bro.
Well, for your information, I actually did eat my Gerber applesauce and Gerber barley apple cinnamon oatmeal, and it was good.
An 80-year-old nigga eating baby food just blows my mind.
But it goes easy on my dentures.
What a joke. Why don't you eat a real man's breakfast?
Which is what, a Big Mac, you fatty?
No, but I wouldn't be opposed to that along with a filet of fish sandwich, but I'm talking about Count Dracula cereal.
Oh yes, that's one of the best cereals ever.
That cereal goes crazy, bro.
Are you serious, you guys? Count Chocula? What are you, 5 years old or something?
I wouldn't be talking Mr. Diaper Boy.
Not only was the Count Chocula amazing, but those other monster cereals were fantastic.
Hell yeah, George. I remember I was around 10 years old when those cereals first came out in the 70s, and they were the coolest cereal to eat as a kid.
I remember those monster cereals coming with those playable records in the box.
Oh yes, I do remember that. It was so cool hearing Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Booberry all talk to each other.
Time for Beggy Bye. Count Chocula, have you seen my teddy bear?
Frankenberry, you are too big for a teddy bear.
I am not Chocula. My teddy's quite a comfort on a cold winter's night.
Look for more Monster Record adventures in specially marked boxes of Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Booberry cereals.
You know what? I think I actually do remember that, but I remember those monster paint sets coming in those cereal boxes.
Yeah, man, the 70s were a really dope time for stuff like that, but wasn't there one other thing those monster cereals came with?
I think they also came with that glow-in-the-dark sticker or something.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I do remember that, but Mother had to take it away from me since I ate it on accident.
I'm surprised you even remember anything at all with your walnut-sized brain.
Bro remembers that, but not his speeches, geez. But with all this monster cereal talk, let's make a Halloween-themed cereal tier list.
Hell yeah, I'm down, but Joey over here better not get scared since we are literally talking about cereal, literally food. Joey.
I promise I won't get scared.
Yeah, I doubt that. This fool is literally scared by his own shadow.
Shut up! And proving that I won't be scared. Let's start the tier list off with the Ghostbusters cereal.
Wait, guys, I have a question. Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Ice cream.
What, Joey?
Ice cream. I'm gonna call the ice cream man.
Oh my God, just shut up.
I don't think I've ever had this new Ghostbusters cereal, and not gonna lie, I didn't even know this was a thing.
I remember back in the 80s, they had a Ghostbusters cereal as well, and that one has some pretty cool box designs.
And just like the Monster cereal, it came with a Ghostbusters record.
And this was a record that was available in select cereal boxes way back in 1989. It was used as a promotional tool to advertise Ghostbusters 2, so let's go ahead and, well, yeah, just give it a listen.
Welcome to the new Ghostbusters movie mystery. In just a moment, you'll get a chance to meet Egon Spengler, the brave, courageous hero from the Ghostbusters movies.
Not only that, but there was a special grand prize to win a trip to meet a real Ghostbuster.
If you liked Ghostbusters the movie, you'll love the real thing. You could win a trip to the real Ghostbusters headquarters, bring a friend, and meet a real Ghostbuster. Look for the record in specially marked boxes of Ghostbusters Cookie Crisp and Diner Soda.
I don't mean to brag or anything, but I actually was that kid who won that trip.
You were like 40 years old, Towers. You weren't no damn kid in the 80s.
I was a kid in the heart.
Well, back to the newer Ghostbusters cereal. It looks super cool, but I doubt it tastes as cool as it looks.
The original Ghostbusters cereal was pretty good, but this newer one is trash.
It tastes a bit too artificial, and it's not consistent with the fruity taste, so I say it goes into the mid-tier.
Now let's talk about the monster cereals. with one of the best cereals to ever grace this planet.
All right, boys, I don't think there's any debate about this one. This is just the perfect cereal. No questions asked.
The chocolate ghosts and marshmallow bats are a tasty combination.
Ghost. No, there's ghosts in this cereal.
Shut up!
Shut up!
But the ghosts in the cereal scare me.
They aren't real ghosts. They are chocolate ghosts. You cry, baby.
Who the hell gets scared of food?
That has to be the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire 77 years of living.
Only if you saw what I saw and tasted what I tasted. Every damn bite feels like you're making a pact with some breakfast demon.
I hate my life.
Those marshmallows are twisted spirits who whisper devilish things in my ear.
Enough! This is a God tier cereal, and you better not be scared of the next monster cereal.
Oh no, even worse. It's Blueberry the Ghost. Run, run, run!
God, I can't begin to comprehend your incompetence. You were literally fine a few minutes ago when we were talking about these cereals, you fossil.
Dementia is a very, very strong illness.
Honestly, I don't like Blueberry as much as Count Chocula, but this one is still a hood classic.
This is a goated cereal, and this actually was the very first blueberry-flavored cereal to come out.
1972 is the year this scary cereal came out, and it's been haunting me ever since.
I'm guessing you were probably scared of those monster cereal commercials, huh, Joey?
Spooky Hotel.
Homey, isn't it?
It's Blueberry!
With my hauntingly delicious cereal.
Wow, blueberry flavor!
With tasty marshmallows.
It hasn't a ghost of a chance when Count Chocula's here.
Oh boy, a chocolatey flavored cereal!
With tasty marshmallows.
Blueberry.
Count Chocula. I picture a delicious breakfast. You too can enjoy a good, nutritious breakfast with
Blueberry! Count Chocula!
Oh, don't remind me. Those made me cry to Mommy.
Then how about I bring you to the cemetery so Mommy can protect you?
So you're saying this commercial made you cry?
Yes, but not only that one. This one too.
Someone's come for a nutritious breakfast.
What? Hello, my name is Boo. Let me finish. Blueberry. My ghostly good blueberry flavored cereal, Blueberry, is part of this complete breakfast.
Boogie you, Blueberry.
Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored marshmallows.
Count Chocula's got chocolate marshmallows.
But I've got blueberry-flavored marshmallows.
Frankenberry. Count Chocula.
Blueberry.
What a damn weakling Sleepy Joe is.
Frankenberry is next up, and this is strawberry flavored, and man, this cereal hits
I
different.
like the taste of this one better than Blueberry, especially the strawberry milk. It's just bussin'.
Count Chocula is superior in every way.
Yeah, it is, because back in 72, this cereal turned my face pink.
What the hell? Stop lying.
Wait a second. He's not lying because during that time, this cereal actually had an indigestible pigment. And because of that, it ended up turning your face to this pink hue.
Now that you mention that, I actually do remember.
Yeah, it turned my poop pink. And not gonna lie, I was tempted to take a bite.
Now what the fuck did my ears just have the displeasure of hearing?
Just ignore that, Skinwalker. Frankenberry is going into the God tier.
What the frick is this monster cereal? I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh, this is the brand new monster cereal they actually came out with this year, and I haven't tasted it yet.
A zombie green cereal. This has to taste like a nuclear chemical plant.
I don't know, man, but that zombie girl sure does look tasty as hell. Shawty's bad AF.
Dude, chill out, bro. She's a serial character.
You're so down bad, Joey. She's a literal corpse.
But we have that in common, though.
I just can't with this old man, but this cereal is supposed to be a caramel apple flavor, and that sounds horrific.
But caramel apples are yummy.
But caramel apples in cereal form. I don't know about that one, Chief. This is going into the mid-tier, but then again, I've never had it, so I'm just going off of the description. And look.
I agree, especially with the cereal looking that green. That can't be good, bro.
Before we move on to the next cereal, if you're enjoying the video, then make sure to obliterate that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our Halloween-themed videos this whole month.
If you're a brand new viewer, let us know in the comments, but it would mean a ton if you consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell.
So drop a like for ice cream.
Shut up about your ice cream. Nobody's gonna like the video for you, but yeah, like the video.
All right, next up, we got Fruit Brute, and this one is a real throwback.
This cereal was released back in 1974, but sadly, after 8 years, it was discontinued in 1982. Then it was replaced by the Fruity Yummy Mummy cereal.
Damn, this cereal was around the time when Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan were presidents.
I'm surprised you even know more than one U.S. president aside yourself.
Wait, I'm the president? Oh my God, I have to ban Halloween.
Ignoring Joey, this cereal tasted like cherry and I think had lime-flavored marshmallows, which is pretty weird.
Yeah, no, that's just unusual. No wonder why it got discontinued.
But the cool part about this cereal was that it appeared in Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs as an Easter egg.
Oh, really? Damn, I didn't even know that. W movies, by the way.
I think this cereal should go into the mid-tier. since out of all the Monster cereals, it's probably the weakest one.
But it's still a classic regardless. But next is Fruity Yummy Mummy.
This was the cereal that replaced Fruit Brute, but it also got discontinued, in fact, in 1992 after 5 years being on the shelves.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's when my dad was president. And fun fact, my dad was the one who actually discontinued this cereal.
Now that's a lie. George is spreading fake news.
No, I'm being serious. The reason why it got discontinued is because I accidentally choked on the cereal, and it put me in a coma for a month. So my dad sued the company and discontinued the cereal.
Bro, what? There ain't no way a cereal put you in a coma.
As I said, it's fake news.
Swear on Laura that you're not lying, George.
See, Towers is a liar.
Shut up.
Come on, swear on Laura, or else I tell her you relapsed on ding-dongs.
No, don't tell her. You piece of shit. Fine, I'm lying, okay? Screw off.
Now, this cereal has a unique taste. It's actually an orange cream type of taste with vanilla flavored marshmallows, and there's not a cereal I can think of that tastes like this.
Oh yeah, this almost tastes like ice cream.
But compared to most of the cereals later on in this list, it doesn't compete, so it's going into the good tier.
Moving on, we got the Monster Mash cereal, which there's two versions of this. The one that came out for the 50th anniversary in 2021, and the new one with Carmella Creeper. But this supposedly has every flavor in the box, but that's just not the case.
Yeah, the new version is just Boo Berry and Carmella Creeper cereal bits with all the other Monster marshmallows. I was expecting to see every piece from the other Monster cereals, but it's fake news.
This is a super misleading cereal because just by looking at the box, it looks like it'll have every flavor in there, but it's really not.
It's a cool idea, but it just doesn't taste the best, especially without those Chocula Ghost bits and pieces. It's more or less a berry tasting cereal.
But not gonna cap, it's insane how this cereal lasted over 50 years, and not only that, but it spawned a plethora of memorabilia from action figures, Funko Pops, plushies, and even those Pez dispensers.
That's a very smart business move on their part, juicing out all the profits they can off of those toys and whatnot. You know, if I had a cereal, I'd call it Captain Trump, and it would be the best-selling cereal in America's history.
Nope, my cereal would sell more, and I'd call it Bushy Charms.
You got the name wrong right there. If anything, you should call it Tower Crunch, and your cereal slogan would be Crispy Towers with an explosive crunchy taste.
Are you guys serious right now? Laughing at that? Fuck off.
My cereal would slap. It'll be called Obama O's.
Are you forgetting about me? I'll have Bidenos, and it'll come with a free dog-faced pony soldier action figure.
What the hell? Whoever eats that cereal will instantly get dementia and cause hypersomnia.
I'd even make Bidenos merch. Those shirts would sell like crazy.
Terrible cereal name and terrible idea.
Fine, I'll just steal Corn Pops, slap my face on it, and then make profit off of that.
Even worse.
Just go back to eating your baby food, little bro, but this Monster Mash cereal is going into the awful tier only because they could have done better with it.
And what they could have done better is the new designs those Monster cereals have, because it's atrocious looking, and the 3D CG type of look reminds me of Fanboy and Chum Chum.
The older designs from the early and mid-2000s look better, and obviously the OG boxes are cooler.
The designs have changed a lot over the past 50 years, but let us know in the comments what design is your favorite.
We can go on and on talking about those Monster cereals since there's so much history to them. But that would just take up the whole video. Like, for example, the same artist who drew the original Trix Rabbit in 1959 sketched out the first images of Count Chocula.
And in the 80s, they changed the original recipe, which was oats to corn, and that outraged people back in the day.
Another fun fact, in 2013, Fruit Brute and Fruity Yummy Mummy were relaunched for a year and discontinued for good until Fruit Brute relaunched last year. So they have been real flippity-floppy with bringing back those two classic flavors.
Guys, you're throwing too much information at me that I don't know what you're saying.
Just because you're complaining, Sleepy Joe, have you ever heard of Creature Crunch?
No.
Because this is supposedly a lost Monster cereal, but in reality it's just a fan-made cereal that looks real.
Did I ask?
We don't care if you asked, but there have been some fan-made concept Monster cereals that people have made, but sadly they're not real. Just look at these.
So be quiet already. I'm gonna fall asleep to these boring and useless facts.
Look who's talking.
You ain't gonna tell a grown man what to do. As a matter of fact, check out these limited time special editions of these Monster cereals that are Goosebumps themed, Scooby-Doo themed, and Casper the Ghost themed.
These existed for a short time 25 years ago, back in 98 and 99, and they are tremendous cereals.
Our bad guys for giving a crap ton of information about those Monster cereals. It's just super interesting, honestly, but let's just move on to Reese's Puffs Bats next.
Ooh, those chocolate and peanut butter bats look so cute.
Okay.
This is a really dope idea for a cereal, especially for Reese's Puffs.
Instant God tier? No buts, ifs, or ands about this.
Chocolate Frosted Flakes are next, but before we move on, we actually made new emojis for our channel members.
Along with those funny emojis, you get these money badges next to your name, and you get to watch our videos first and early through our member-only community tab.
Also, whatever video ideas members give us, we'll consider making them for you. So if all these bonus perks sound like a great time for you, then press the join button next to the subscribe button or in the description.
Back to these chocolate frosted flakes with marshmallows. This also comes with a shadow light.
Ooh, a toy. I'm gonna buy 20 boxes of this cereal so I get all 4 flashlights.
Not gonna lie, that flashlight is dope, but it really ain't worth buying that many boxes of cereal, bro.
But you gotta admit, chocolate frosted flakes, especially with marshmallows, goes hard.
Towers does have a point, so I'm putting this into the goated tier.
I'm back, bitch.
Ah!
Are you really still scared of me after what I did for you last week, Joseph?
What did you do for me? You did nothing.
Are you dumb or are you dumb?
He's definitely dumb.
Howdy there, Fred.
How's it going, Towers?
I hate you.
The other day ago when we ranked horror villains with Freddy, he put you into a deep sleep giving you good dreams, Joey, don't you remember?
Wait! That was Freddy who gave me those dreams about eating every ice cream flavor with the Teletubbies?
Yeah, who else could it be? Like I said, those days of me giving those poor souls nightmares are over unless you fuck around and find out.
Give me another good dream, please. But this time make me dream about that zombie girl on the Carmella Creeper Monster cereal.
Gross.
Chill out.
I'm leaving this call.
You are disgusting. As a matter of fact, why don't you have some of my cereal, Fruity Krueger? It's the cereal you'll be craving even in your sleep.
Wait, you have your own cereal? Since when?
Bless you.
Oh, yeah. Ever since the Slash Street Boys and I had our run in the 80s, we pursued music, and from there, we got many sponsorships, such as a G Fuel sponsorship with our own flavors. We got our own TV show spin-off, and even our own slasher cereal.
Oh, wow. That's so damn cool.
I mean, it's all right, I guess.
The life after all our movies has been a vibe. Oh, did I mention that Jason and I got our own video game too? This game has killer graphics and is an open-world sandbox game like Grand Theft Auto and Spider-Man. You could play as either me or Jason, of course.
Dog, that has to be the dopest thing ever. I need that game right away.
It's probably gonna suck, just like your failed reboot of a movie.
That's not even my movie, so don't disrespect my name like that.
So is your game out already, or?
Oh yeah, it's out right now, but it's a Target exclusive at the moment. We just have a contract with Target to sell our game there for a whole year. Then it should be shipped worldwide and available digitally.
I'm 100% going to Target after this and buying it.
Oh, thank you, Barry. Our fans have been sending us pictures of them picking up our game. And even the Target employees. It's a good life out here, man. I love the retired slasher life.
All right, enough about Freddy and Jason's pathetic cash grab of a video game. Let's get back to this tier list.
Say something smart one more time and I'll have you be in my video game as an NPC, and we all know what happens to the NPCs in GTA 5.
Ooh, I want to be an NPC.
You already are an NPC.
Well, with these haunted chocolate Lucky Charms, they look pretty damn good.
Chocolate Lucky Charms are infinitely better than the regular Lucky Charms, so this is an easy God tier.
Halloween Crunch in your bowl looks disgusting. Who wants to eat that dog food looking cereal? It looks like Freddy's face.
Okay, that you're actually not wrong with, but even though this cereal looks like my face, it tastes exactly how Captain Crunch tastes.
I'll pass on this cereal. It turns the milk green, which is just weird.
The new design of Captain Crunch is hideous, just like the new Monster cereal designs. The OG design is better.
This is going into the mid-tier because I feel like the other cereals we've ranked are cooler.
Now, I actually like these Pebbles cereals only if they're chocolate. This one isn't chocolate, so it's automatically trash.
Fruity Pebbles get soggy real fast, so I don't know about this one.
They do, but when you first pour the cereal and milk right in, it's a perfect crunchy taste.
I love a lot of fruity things, and I think Obama can relate to me on that.
Dude, shut up. Not with Freddy around.
Hey man, I don't discriminate. You can be whatever you want to be and do whatever you want to do, as long as you're not messing with the boys and I.
True, but what tier should we put this cereal in?
This cereal is awful. I don't care what you guys say.
I think that's a bit overkill, but whatever. Looks like Halloween Crave is next, and this isn't a new flavor or anything. It's just a cool looking cereal box.
Crave is an underrated cereal that doesn't get enough appreciation and love, kind of like Donald Trump over here.
What? Oh, you're thinking I don't get enough love when I'm America's greatest president in history, huh?
Your father never loved you and you're a failure to his bloodline.
Damn, where did this come from?
Stop bullying each other for no reason. We're almost done with this tier list.
Yeah, fight after we're done.
Oh, Trust me, it's not even close to being a fight with Donald. It's more or less like playing with a worm in the dirt.
Enough! I'm a billionaire, so I don't need your validation or bogus opinions on me.
Now back to Crave. It's a good cereal, and I think that's just about it.
Now what in the heck is this? Candy corn pebbles?
Oh, hell no. Immediately skip this cereal. This is god-awful.
Agreed. But Cocoa Krispies with eye-popping marshmallows are pretty solid.
But thing is, it gets soggy really fast, just like the Fruity Pebbles.
It may get soggy, but those marshmallow eyes make up for it.
Oh my God, do they put real eyes in the cereal? Oh no!
Really, Joey? Do you really think they do that? Jesus Christ, you're something else.
I'm losing brain cells every day talking to Joey.
Yeah, I'm on my final brain cell as we speak.
Meanies!
Back in 2001, they had Creepy Rice Krispies, but it was pretty lame since it's just the normal bland flavor and nothing different, but the box is cool.
Didn't they have those Fruit Loops with the marshmallow eyes too?
Yeah, they did, but we're not talking about Fruit Loops yet.
I think this cereal is mid as hell. Cocoa Krispies aren't anything too crazy.
Now we're talking about Fruit Loops, but these come with skeleton marshmallows just like the chocolate frosted flakes.
That toucan still freaks me out. I swear he's an alien.
Shut up, you psycho. Go take your meds.
Fruit Loops are an amazing cereal as is, and they're definitely better with the marshmallows.
When these cereals add in marshmallows, they're instantly better, and that's a fact.
They even had these frightening Fruit Loops, which is pretty cool, but this one in specific is going into the goated tier.
The last cereal is Halloween Apple Jacks, and it has those mini skeleton marshmallows again.
Oh, since when did they put Joseph in this cereal?
Hey!
I don't really like Apple Jacks that much. It's not my first choice for cereal.
I mean, it just depends on my mood, but I won't go out of my way to buy this cereal.
Now, y'all are tweaking since Apple Jacks are bussin'.
They have a recognizable taste and isn't too bad, so I'm putting it into the good tier, and that's the entire Halloween cereal tier list. All right, fellas, it's time to rank more snacks.
Yay! More snacks.
It's not the kind of snacks you like, Joseph. We're ranking more Halloween snacks today. Huh? What?
Are you serious?
Damn, he really left as soon as you said Halloween.
Man, who is that scared of Halloween?
That's it. I'm calling JFK to replace Joey for today.
No, you can't just replace me like that. Everybody would miss me, just like I said last time.
What? How the hell did you even hear us?
Yeah, what the hell?
That doesn't matter.
What?
All right, enough yapping. We have a tier list to make. Now, Joe, are you staying or leaving?
I'm staying.
Then why the hell did you leave?
I just had to collect myself and prepare before this tier list. I'm ready.
Well, before we start, make sure to check out part 1 of us ranking Halloween snacks in the description.
Well, what's first on the list for today?
It's M&M's Cookies and Scream. Ah!
God damn, Joey. Chill.
Jesus.
What's wrong? I was just trying to scream like that little M&M on the package. Look at him. He's screaming.
Would you stop yelling in the Discord? Obama, I think you're right. We might have to replace this imbecile.
Seconds away from calling JFK. You better chill, Joey.
Okay, fine. I'll stop being loud.
Well, back to these cookies and cream M&Ms. I think they...
It's Cookies and Scream, actually.
Oh my God, it's the same thing, Joey. Just let us rank this damn snack already.
It's not the same thing. It says Cookies and Scream, not Cookies and Cream.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you. I was gonna say these M&Ms smack before you went and interrupted me.
Yeah, I think these are pretty fire, but I like those M&Ms with the nuts in them more.
Ha ha, of course you like the ones with nuts in them more.
Very funny, Donald. Very funny.
Thanks, Obama. I'm quite the comedian.
Where do we rank these M&Ms, guys?
They're going into the good tier. There's much better M&M flavors and much better snacks on this list.
Ooh, next up is the Little Debbie's Fall Party Cakes. Now, these are fire.
Wow, I've never heard you so excited over something before, Barack.
I gotta tell you, Little Debbie's almost never misses with their snacks.
Facts, Bush. I could down a whole box of these in minutes.
Bush? Did you really just call me Bush? I hate that. Just call me George, or even Towers at that point.
Ha ha! Towers wants to be called Towers.
Just shut up and get back to the tier list.
I don't know, guys. I think these are pretty mid. I like those Cosmic Brownies way better.
Whoa, you're tripping, Joe. These aren't going anywhere near mid-tier. I'm throwing them on God tier.
Oh, if you guys haven't watched us rank Little Debbie snacks, check that video out in the description as well.
The Oreo candy bar is up next, and these are just terrific.
This candy bar is pretty gas. I love those little Oreo bits it has in the middle.
Same. I almost like this candy bar better than normal Oreos, honestly.
I think they're just as good.
Okay, they're good, but not that good. I'll take my Oreos over these any day. I'll throw these on the goated tier.
Before we move on to the next snack, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on all our Halloween-themed videos this month.
Also, let us know in the comments what your favorite snack is in this list.
Well, next up is the Sour Patch Kids Zombies.
Throw these on awful tier.
What? Why awful?
Had a bag of these the other day at the movie theater, and my little Biden tongue couldn't handle the sour. So I spit them all out and accidentally spat out my dentures onto the person next to me.
What the hell, Joey?
No way that happened.
It did, and they kicked me out after all that, and I missed a really good movie.
What movie were you even watching?
Towers.
What?
No, it's Towers. That's the name of the movie, Towers.
Are you serious, Joey? That is not funny.
Nah, it's pretty funny. And why do you get to have your own movie? I need them to make me one.
Donald, that movie is not even real.
Yes, it is.
Enough about these movies. I'm putting these Sour Patch Kids at mid-tier, and next up we have the Hostess Glow Balls.
Whoa, do these glow in the dark? I want one.
No, Joe. Food is not supposed to glow in the dark.
Don't these just taste like normal Hostess snowballs?
Yeah, pretty much. These are basically just orange-colored snowballs.
I'm personally not much of a fan of coconut, honestly. I think these should go in mid-tier, in my opinion.
Wrong.
What? I said in my opinion.
Well, your opinion is wrong, Barry.
Sorry, Barack. Donald's right. Your opinion is definitely wrong here, partner.
Yeah, you're wrong. I think they should go into the God tier because they glow.
Bro, I just told you that you know what? Never mind.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to watch our Halloween-themed videos early, consider being a member, since members get to watch our videos first before anybody else.
Plus, you get these emojis to use in the comments and these money badges next to your name.
Along with these other bonus perks. If you're interested, then press the join button next to the sub button or in the description, partner.
Well, I'm throwing these glow balls onto the goated tier, and we got the Reese's skeletons next. These look like Reese's chocolates in the shape of Joe. Ha ha!
Hey, I'm getting real tired of you calling me a skeleton this month. Cut it out, man.
Oh, you're getting tired of it, huh, Joe? When are you not getting tired, pal? You're always getting tired.
That's it. I'm taking a nap. Finish your stupid, scary tier list without me.
Damn, there he goes. Looks like you got to hit up JFK now, Barry.
Way ahead of you, Towers.
What? How the hell did you even hear us before joining?
Yeah, were you eavesdropping, Jack?
Whoa. Are you a Fed, John? Listening into our convos like that?
Fuck no! There's no need to accuse me of being a Fed, Barack. You see, I just happened to overhear your voices echoing through the vast corridors of time, and I thought, why not drop in and say hello?
Corridors of time? Man, you've really been time traveling way too much, John. You sound crazy.
Yeah, this man needs to get his head checked out.
What do you mean by that?
Enough yip yap. Just help us finish this Halloween snacks tier list, Jack.
Yeah, what's your opinion on the Reese's skeleton?
Well, my friends, let me tell you, these Reese's skeletons are a testament to innovation and creativity. They're a delightful twist on a classic, just like my time in office. They belong in the good tier, no doubt.
Good? I'd say they're pretty mid, John. They're just regular Reese's cups shaped like skeletons.
Nah, I gotta side with my boy Jack on this one.
Same here. Any Reese's candy is far from mid. I'm throwing these on good tier.
Looks like we got the ghoulish green Twix next.
This Twix is pretty much the same thing as the Reese's one. It has the same taste, but it just looks different.
Well, you're not wrong, but it's got that green inside, and it's spooky. I'm thinking it's good tier material.
This Twix bar is pretty spooky, fellas. Good tier sounds fine to me.
Let's put it on the good tier then. What's next?
Up next, we got those Little Debbie's Pumpkin Delights cookies.
Ooh, another Little Debbie snack. These cookies are fire too. I love that gooey pumpkin filling it has in it.
I couldn't agree more, Barry. These little pumpkin-shaped cookies are always a delightful treat.
Nah, last time I had one of these, it was drier than a desert. Those Debbie's Fall Party cakes are way better.
I love dipping these cookies into milk. You should try that next time. Maybe you'll like them more.
I say we put these on goated tier. I think Trump's right about the fall cakes being better.
Oh, Twinkies are next.
Calm down, fatty.
What? Did this dead man really just call me fat?
Yeah, I did. The fuck you gonna do about it, lil bro? Try anything on old Jack, and I'll time travel back to 2016 and make sure Hillary wins that election instead.
Whoa, chill, John, chill.
Wait, if Trump never becomes president, then it would just be me, Joey and Barack on this YouTube channel with no Donald. Maybe you should go back and make Hillary win, John.
You can't do that. I was the one who created this Discord server. If there's no me, there's no president's Discord server.
Damn, he's right. We need Donald, unfortunately.
You all need me. This channel would be boring and fake news without the one and only Donnie J.
Whatever, Donald. I'll just make sure my nephew RFK wins that next election in 2024.
Well, back to the Twinkies. These are easily God tier. I mean, they're Twinkies.
Couldn't agree more. Twinkies are an American treasure.
These chocolate scream Twinkies are like a time capsule filled with pure deliciousness. They deserve the highest honor. They belong in the God tier. And I don't say that lightly, my friends.
Now what in the living hell is this flavor of Doritos, bro?
I don't think I've ever seen or heard of these Doritos in my life.
Well, it looks like it was made in China, so it's probably going to be fake news.
That isn't Chinese on the bag, you Nimrod. That's Japanese. How can you not tell?
Japanese? Oh crap, what does it even say?
Well, I'm still learning Japanese, but I think it says Kuro Ninniku, which means black garlic. If any kind soul in the comments can read what it says, then let the Jack know.
Black garlic? What were they thinking when they made this flavor? Keep this in Japan.
I mean, even though it sounds like trash, it's a pretty cool looking bag and idea.
This is a flavor that vampires would definitely not enjoy. And with all due respect, the infusion of black garlic has cast a shadow over what should be a delightful snack experience, turning it into a murky and confusing taste landscape for us humans and even worse for vampires.
What? Say something that's not in a form of a speech on a teleprompter.
Nah, keep cooking, John. I love the way you speak. It's inspiring to me.
So what tier do you think we should put these Doritos in, John?
For as I once said, in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal. Together, let us savor flavors that unite rather than confound, flavors that are as clear and bright as the ideals we hold dear. So in short, this is going into the awful tier.
Okay, I may have to take some notes on that. Thankfully, Joey isn't here, or else he would have a brain fart.
Up next is the Ghost Pepper Whopper at Burger King, and they actually have this available right now.
Well, at select Burger Kings, yes, but this burger has spicy queso, bacon, jalapenos, and ghost pepper cheese, and honestly, it's not too bad.
All of that in a burger? Where was this in 1963? That just blows my mind.
That's not the only thing that will blow your mind in 1963. Ha ha.
Shut up!
Hey, Barry.
Yeah, George?
You forgot to mention that this burger has an orange bun to spookify this burger.
That orange bun can't be a good thing, but that won't stop me from enjoying one of America's greatest fast food chains.
I am surprised you're talking good about Burger King since you meet right on McDonald's 24/7, but Burger King is hit or miss, but this burger is a hit.
A little excited there, Obama? I don't blame you, since I'm gonna go to a Burger King drive-thru after this tier list and cop this orange burger. I already know it's gonna be a good burger.
Moving forward to the pumpkin pie Kit Kats, which I have no idea this was a thing.
I don't know about this flavor. Kit Kats are obviously bussin', but I don't know about them tasting like pumpkin pie.
Did somebody say pumpkin pie? This is a symbol of innovation and the American spirit. In the words of one of our greatest poets, Robert Frost, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So indeed, partaking in these pumpkin pie Kit Kats, we find ourselves on a delightful path to flavor and fellowship.
Okay, now you're just pushing it. Everything you say and talk about doesn't have to be a whole simile or reference about something.
Well, technically speaking, what John said wasn't a simile. It's actually a metaphor.
Did I ask?
George is actually correct, so you're the wrong one here, Donnie.
Wrong indeed he is.
Who cares? It's the same thing. These are god-awful, just like Joey's presidency.
It's not the same thing, you grease monkey. That's like comparing a cup of clam chowder to a bucket of molten lava. But what in tarnation are my eyes looking at?
Zombie Skittles. Bruh, there is no way this is real.
Oh, it sure is real and has a horrific taste that will have you going to the trash can or sink to spit it out.
This is kind of like that Bean Boozled challenge, but in the form of Skittles. Some of these Skittles taste normal and good, but some taste like rotten zombie.
Did you just say zombie? Oh, now that brings me flashbacks from when I fought those undead meat sacks in the Pentagon with Fidel Castro, Nixon, and the other homies.
Oh yeah, I remember using the ray gun in Winter's Howl on that map to fight against the Pentagon thief. Such great times.
John was in Call of Duty before me? Why can't they put me in COD as well?
Because nobody would buy your stupid bundle. But back to these zombie Skittles, I feel like they're useless since when you bite into those zombie-tasting bits, it kills the whole vibe.
I don't know what was going through their minds when they made this. Zombies are not to be messed with, so I'm placing this into the awful tier.
Next up is, Trolley Sour Bright Candy Corn. What the hell is this?
Oh, candy corn. My favorite.
How the hell are you hearing us before joining?
Oh, he's back! Finally, I'm out this hole.
These aren't normal candy corn, moron. These are basically sour gummy worms.
Oh man, they're sour?
Yes, Joe, why the hell are you even back?
I heard candy corn, so I had to join back.
Well, it ain't normal candy corn, and there's really nothing too special about this snack, so I'm putting it into mid-tier.
Fine with me.
Peeps Marshmallow Monsters are next.
Oh, watch out, Joey. He's gonna get you.
No!
Chill, Joey. That monster is smiling. He ain't coming to get you. Stop scaring him, Donald.
Yeah, cool it, Donald. You're gonna make Joe leave again.
Good! Having Joe leave again will make this Discord great again.
Can we just stay focused on the tier list? Jeez.
Well, these Peeps monsters aren't really different than the normal Peeps. It's just green Peeps with a monster on them.
I don't like Peeps, especially this monster one. They are way too sugary for me.
I'll put these Peeps on the mid-tier, and next up we have the Halloween Chips Ahoy.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a glass of milk and Chips Ahoy, especially these Halloween-themed ones.
Ooh, a nice glass of milk, and some of these sound so good right now. These are goated.
I think without a glass of milk, these cookies are mid. I could eat many, many of those Debbie Pumpkin cookies without milk.
I'm putting these into the good tier since milk carries these cookies.
Well, last but not least, we have the Breaking Bones White Kit Kat.
Sounds like they named this Kit Kat after Joey. Ha!
Hey, what did I say earlier?
That was a good one, but you gotta chill, Donald. Thoughts on this Kit Kat?
Kit Kats are already God tier, but they just get even better with that white chocolate.
For real. White chocolate and those crispy wafers are just the perfect combo.
I don't like it.
Why, Joe?
Ha ha. He's just mad about this Kit Kat's name. I'm putting this on God tier. It doesn't belong anywhere else.
That's the entire tier list.
The other night I went to a Halloween haunted trail with Bill, and I swear, I saw something very weird.
Wait, what? What did you even see?
He probably saw nothing. It was most likely the employees dressed up as something scary to frighten you.
Oh my gosh, why do we have to always talk about scary things? Can we talk about something else for once?
No, Joey, it's still October, so we're going to go with the vibes. And Donnie, I put it on everything that what I saw was not a part of what I paid for.
You do get what you pay for on those haunted scam trails. All of it is just pure fake news and a waste of money.
A waste of money? Seems like somebody doesn't know how to have fun.
Tell me, Barry, what did you exactly see?
I saw some type of...
No, stop it. Don't say what you saw, please.
Bro, just shut up. If you don't want to hear my damn story, then get out of here.
We're all tired of your outrageous shenanigans this month, Sleepy Joe, so I think it's time for you to sleep forever.
Why do you guys always get annoyed and tired of me when Donnie is their big, fat, stupid bully? My days would be so much better without you, Donnie.
As much as we despise Donald sometimes too, I think we all can agree it comes nowhere close to you, especially with how you've been acting lately.
All right, bro, I think that's pretty messed up, but not gonna lie, you're spitting facts.
I need new friends. But nobody my age wants to be my friend since they forget who I am because of their dementia.
Ah! A taste of your own medicine, huh, Joseph?
But back to that haunted trail incident with Bill, which even he can vouch for me. We both saw these little creatures with pointy ears on the rivers staring both of us down. And all I know is that they were not human.
Pointy ears? Was it a leprechaun or something?
Leprechauns don't exist. Towers, if anything, Barry probably saw some kid wearing a creepy mask, kind of like how Joseph wears a mask.
Hey, I just have bad skin, okay?
Nah, bro, they weren't no masks. They were definitely real creatures, and the moment we saw them, we ran as fast as we could, but Bill's dumbass tripped over a damn branch.
Sounds like a scene from a literal horror movie.
Sounds like a load of fake news if I ever heard some.
I may have an idea of what you saw, but I don't want to say it because I'm too scared to say the word.
Just say it, bro.
No. What if it hears me say it?
It literally won't, Joey. Nobody can hear us in this call.
Now that's a lie. Practically everybody in this server is eavesdropping on our conversations 24/7 since they joined and always know what we're talking about.
Okay, you do have a point, but that won't happen this time, Joey.
Yes, it will!
Just say the damn word.
Goblin! It was probably a tiny goblin you saw, Obama.
Oh, you know what? I think it actually was. That makes sense now, but I thought those didn't exist.
At this point, anything can exist with how huge this universe and world is.
Wrong! If there's no physical evidence of it, then it's bogus!
I've had very scary dreams of goblins, but more specifically, the Green Goblin and his scary laugh.
Yesterday, I had a dream about a horde of mummies chasing after me, and at the end of the dream, I turned into a mummy. Then, that's when I woke up.
Mummy?
Oh, so Towers had a dream about a horde of Sleepy Joes chasing him? How sad!
Hey, I'm not a mummy!
You basically are, bro. But yo guys, since we're talking about these monsters, we should do a monster tier list.
Hell yeah, partner. Let's do it!
I'll only do it if Joseph doesn't get scared like always.
I hate you guys. I'm not leaving the call because if I do, I'll be alone and more scared.
Yeah, if I was Joey and alone in my thoughts, I'd be scared of myself too.
Jesus, Joey's getting cooked today.
One last thing before we start. If you guys are watching and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit up that subscribe button for more tremendous content like this. I'll even throw in a few $1 million for you guys too.
Stop deceiving our viewers like how you deceive this great country.
Yeah, right.
All right, boys, let's start off with the classics first with vampires.
Vampires? I'll just whip out some garlic and they won't have a chance against me.
You really think so? Count Dracula over here will turn into a bat, and you'll think it's cute and fall for it.
Nah, not even that. I don't think any vampire would want Joey since he doesn't have enough blood for them.
I'm perfectly healthy.
Sure, buddy, keep lying to yourself, Joey. But vampires are a widely popular horror monster that's everywhere in pop culture.
I remember those vampires in the Scooby-Doo movie. I miss those days watching Scooby-Doo, seeing all those types of scary monsters and ghosts. Those were the days.
The one vampire I'm scared the most of is the one from Sesame Street. Count Von Count. His sharp teeth and the way he counts those numbers is terrifying.
Are you really scared of a limp puppet? You can't be serious when you were friends with Kermit.
Kermit has been ignoring my texts and calls. I even tried emailing him and calling him on Skype, but that dumb tadpole didn't answer.
Email, yeah, you really are old.
Count Von Count is a disgrace to all the real vampires in the media. If it's not Nosferatu, then we're not talking.
Nosferatu is obviously iconic and a classic, no doubt about that, but many people don't even know who that is, especially those Twilight fans.
Oh God, I think I'm gonna puke if you talk about Twilight.
Wait, Twilight, are you talking about Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Yes, you loser. And how do you even know that?
I'm Team Edward, all the way. Edward is that guy.
There ain't no way this demented pile of dust likes Twilight.
That's pretty cringe, Joey. Why don't you watch a real vampire movie like my nigga Blade?
Oh yes, Wesley Snipes' Blade is amazing. And also, don't forget about those Underworld movies with Celine.
What? Those Underworld movies were mid as hell. You really have no taste in movies.
Well, I think vampires should go into the scary tier, since they really can be a handful, especially since some vampires can look just like us without us even knowing which is the scary part.
Ooh, look at that cute Minecraft zombie. These zombies aren't even scary.
Well, obviously you do head. But if we mention those zombies from Call of Duty, or even The Walking Dead, you'd crap yourself.
Zombie?
What's the difference between a zombie and Joseph? Oh, wait, there isn't one. Ha ha!
Not cool, man.
I personally think zombies are so cool. I love playing Black Ops Zombies using the ray gun, and of course the good old Thunder gun.
COD Zombies is where it's at, George. It never gets old. But aside from that, zombies have had a major impact, bringing us a plethora of movies and TV shows like The Walking Dead, obviously, World War Z, and Dawn of the Dead.
I honestly didn't mind Shaun of the Dead. As well as those Zombieland movies, they were a fun time, no alcohol required.
Okay, I can admit I actually wasn't scared of those movies.
That's surprising coming from you, but Zombieland is such a masterpiece of a movie. I don't care what anyone says, but that's now an instant classic in my eyes.
And yeah, you can't forget about those zombies in Minecraft, obviously. They're definitely very recognizable, and just as a whole, I feel like zombies are possibly the most popular and well-known type of monster out of everything.
Even though there's been a lot of great zombie movies, they're just fake news to me and not even scary in the slightest.
I don't know, man. I cried while watching The Walking Dead, but I'm not talking about when Rick died.
Whoa, Joey. Spoilers, man. That's not cool.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Well, next up are mummies, and not gonna lie, they were pretty scary in that dream I had.
Mummies aren't even scary. They're just dead people who've been in a coffin for thousands of years.
But that's the thing. Imagine the idea that coming back alive and coming after you like a zombie.
I don't have to imagine it since we all have to deal with Joseph.
It's getting very old with all these old jokes about me.
You guys remember that mummified alien from Mexico that went viral?
Didn't it get debunked? I mean, regardless, it was very interesting.
Yeah, it turned out that it was actually just a big piece of cake. Just look.
Now that's actually fake news.
Well, the history behind mummies is definitely something. And those caskets, especially of King Tut's, are super sick.
The way mummies are portrayed in some TV shows like Scooby-Doo make them seem harmless. They're basically zombies with toilet paper wrapped all over them.
Joseph would definitely be scared of the mummies from Scooby-Doo.
No, they look funny to me, actually.
I remember that one Goosebumps episode and book about the mummy. I think overall mummies are just creepy. And that's about it.
Moving on to werewolves next. What do you boys think about them?
Werewolves couldn't do a damn thing to me if they tried. What's an overly hairy man gonna do to Donnie J?
You should really throw that ego away in a dumpster where it belongs. Because werewolves have no soul and meaning for what they do.
I gotta actually agree with Joey. Werewolves are some savage creatures, especially with their transformation.
What's wild to me is that Batman himself even fought a werewolf like bruh.
Yeah, that was awesome. And I know we keep mentioning Scooby-Doo, but of course Scooby-Doo had werewolves too, and just about every monster you can think of.
I think werewolves are super scary guys. I don't like how they howl at the moon. It just sends chills down my fragile Biden's spine.
Now what about Frankenstein? Are you afraid of him too, Joseph?
Now why would I be scared of Frankie over here? He seems like he'd be a pretty chill guy.
Probably because you're literally scared of everything.
Yeah, even scared of your own reflection in the mirror.
Honestly, I was never a fan of Frankenstein because I don't really remember watching or seeing any TV shows or movies that really stood out to me.
Well, you can't forget about the original 1931 movie. Even though the movie is just as old as Sleepy Joe, it's a movie that had an influence back during that time.
I've always wanted to watch that movie, but Mother never let me watch it. I still haven't seen it to this day.
Dude, you're literally 80 years old. You know you're old enough to watch it now, right?
No, Mommy still wouldn't allow it.
How about we take a drive to the cemetery and ask her ourselves?
Now that's just fucked up, bro.
Well, as iconic as Frankenstein is, I don't think he's scary at all, but next up are witches.
Oh no! Witches are a no-go on my list of nopes.
The only witch I'm scared of is the one from The Wizard of Oz.
There's no way. That's literally a normal person with green makeup over her.
No, it isn't.
That's just sad, man. There's way more scarier looking witches out there.
Bro is probably scared of Spooky Godmother, and she's like the nicest witch you'll see.
I'm actually not.
Oh, yes, you are. are, and you're definitely scared of the witch from Scooby-Doo as well.
I actually think it's cute how Scooby dressed up as that witch, so I was not scared.
What's good, guys? How's everybody except for Joey?
Oh, great. This pond dweller is back.
Hey, why are you being mean? Shut up, Joey.
Yo, long time no see, Kermit.
How's the divorce going with Miss Piggy?
Pretty terrible, not gonna lie. It's been finalized for a while now, but she won't leap off me with increasing the monthly payments, and it's really annoying.
Kermit, why haven't you answered my calls and texts?
I don't care what you have to say, diaper boy. After you literally crapped yourself the other month ago, we're not cool anymore.
But please, I'll do anything. Stop leaving my texts on read.
You're so desperate, Joey, and it's actually really sad and funny. The fact that you emailed my business email and even call me on my old Skype account just goes to show how much you're a whiny crybaby little bitch.
Chill, Kermit. Now I feel kind of bad for Joey.
He doesn't have much time left, so I think we might just have to be a little more nice to him, unfortunately.
Yes, please. Wait, unfortunately?
I mean, I guess you're right, but that's surprising coming from you, Donald.
It's becoming more of a chore to make fun of Sleepy Joe now, but anyways, back to witches.
Witches? Yeah, they can kindly make like a tree and go away since I've had my fair share of encounters with them.
Wait, really? Were they nice?
I really doubt that, Joey. Do you not realize how malevolent they can be? They can literally cast spells and practice some really messed up rituals.
I saw a few rituals when I was leaping around the forest, and let me just say that I was never more scared in my froggy life than that moment, and I've been through a lot with Miss Piggy.
Pics or it didn't happen.
I don't think I want to see those pictures.
I have to give a fair warning before I show you guys these. They are not pretty.
My dear God.
What in tarnation?
Please stop showing these pictures.
Like I said, when I was hopping through the forest and swamp as I usually do, I came across this and my tiny froggy heart dropped and I leaped out of that hole faster than Trump can eat a Big Mac.
Okay, I can admit, those are some crazy messed up people in those pictures if they are real.
Like I said, witches are a huge nope. The fact that they use dark magic and even those totems and hexes on people just doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, let's just stop talking about witches since they're super scary.
Hey, Kermit, what are you going to be for Halloweeny?
Don't call me Kermit. It's Kermit to you now, but I'm going to be Darth Vader for Halloween again just like last year.
Yay, that's who I'm being for Halloween too.
Never mind, you just ruined it for me.
Did you not see Joey's profile picture, you tadpole? You both literally have matching profile pictures.
Oof. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I'm just really faded right now off that Yoda OG, but I'm definitely changing my profile picture now.
No, keep it, please. We look like the bestest best friends with matching profile pictures.
Nah, I'm good, but thank you for ruining my Halloween tradition of dressing up as Darth Vader every year. Poopy boy over here messed it up for me. What a shame.
Oh, come on, Kermit. Just forgive Joey. It's been months since his accident.
Yeah, man, like we said, he doesn't have much time left, and you don't want him to go. And you two are left off on the wrong foot.
I don't know, man. I'll think about it.
Thank you. So who are you going to dress up as then?
Well, aside Vader, I usually go trick-or-treating as myself every year since people don't notice it's the real me. But I guess I'll dress up as my homie Spider-Man.
You must look like a disaster in a Spider-Man costume.
I actually am really swagged out when I'm Spider-Frog, and you know what they say, with great power comes bad shawties.
I'm not gonna lie. It suits you pretty well, but anyways, moving on, we have goblins next to rank, and this is definitely what I saw on those Halloween trails.
Goblins? Oh, hell no, I'm out of here.
No, Kermit. Kermit Wormy, come back.
Shut up, you crybaby, let him go. But now we know what Kermit is scared of.
That's honestly surprising.
Goblins are some real ugly and grotesque looking creatures. I'd hate to wake up looking like that every day.
Yeah, I don't know how Norman Osborn does that. He's a psychopath.
Not really that version of the Green Goblin. I'd say the other version from Ultimate Spider-Man is definitely ugly.
Hey Barry, I just got back from the hospital and I have some bad news. My arm is absolutely done for.
Bruh, that ain't good.
Wait, what?
What happened, Bill?
Looks like he's catching up to Joey's age.
I thought Barry told you all what happened. I fell and broke my damn arm after we were running away from those tiny sharp-toothed midgets.
Yeah, they were actually goblins, bro, and we're actually talking about them right now.
All I gotta say is that I'm never going back to those Halloween trails. I'm gonna sue their company for making me break my arm.
You can't do that, Bill. That's not how suing works, since it's your fault you broke your arm.
I don't care. They should have checked the damn forest for those little shits.
What did they even look like? Do you remember?
Well, like I said, they had sharp teeth with pointy ears and long bony fingers. And I swear, I saw glowing eyes, too.
Yeah, that just sounds very, very creepy. I want to stop thinking about it.
Next up is the Grim Reaper, and whenever I think of it, I think of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That show is gas.
Oh, I actually remember that show, but I mostly remember how ugly Billy was with his huge egg-shaped face and nose.
Grim was a pretty dope character. I loved his design, and just overall, I think Grim Reapers look pretty dope.
How can you think the Grim Reaper looks dope? That thing is literally death itself.
Then I think the Grim Reaper is going to come pay you a visit pretty soon here.
Yeah, to both of you guys.
We're literally the same age, you idiot.
Even though Grim Reapers are cool looking, the way it is real, sinister, and the fact that death itself is inevitable makes the Grim Reaper super scary.
I'm not afraid of death. The only thing I'm afraid of is losing my shawties to some other guy that's richer and has one more arm than me.
All right, next up is the Headless Horseman from the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and all I gotta say is, poor horsey.
Wait, why doesn't he have a head? How is that possible?
It's a legend for a reason, you dumbo.
I don't know much about the Headless Horseman, aside from him having no head and holding a pumpkin, and that's just about it.
Yeah, not gonna lie, this Headless Horseman sounds pretty lame to me and like a load of baloney.
Just like your presidency.
Now, I didn't come here to get political, you douchebag. It doesn't matter since I was doing better things in the Oval Office that you can only wish to dream of.
I think the only thing going on for this folklore is how he looks, and that's just about it. Obviously, if you see this thing in the forest, then you just freak out.
The Headless Horseman is fake news, in fact, just like ghosts, which is next up.
Ain't no way you don't believe in ghosts, Donnie. All of you guys are going to turn into one in the next 20 years.
Yo, chill out, Barry. I may be 77 years old, but I'm still 40 in the heart.
You're getting old yourself too, Barack, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, in 15 years, I'll basically be your guy's age, and all of y'all will be 6 feet deep by then.
Now, that's pretty messed up, man. How do you know we won't be alive and thriving?
Oh, trust me, we know.
I think ghosts are just as popular as zombies, and they are portrayed in so many different ways in movies and TV shows. Just look at Scooby-Doo once more again. The ghost is literally a floating bedsheet chasing after the gang.
Now that's just scary. Stop it.
How the hell is a floating bedsheet scary to you, you old man?
Do you not see what I see, Bill? The unsettling stare from that expressionless face is demonic.
All right, that's enough. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Aside from the classic bedsheet ghost, you also got Ghostbusters, obviously, with all the different types of ghosts in that franchise.
I feel like Ghostbusters was the peak and inspiration of many ghost-themed movies, but what about Casper the Ghost?
No, don't you dare. Talk about Casper, the unfriendly ghost. He's a demon.
Bro, just chill out. Casper is a friendly ghost and not gonna come after you.
Why do you see the most horrific crap in the most harmless things we talk about? Are you even scared of King Boo from Mario Kart?
King Boo is an OG, but I like Casper more.
Yes, I am. But just look at Casper's sadistic stare. Casper is not to be reconciled with when he deceives.
Go take your meds, you old man. Ghosts are not real.
They are real and pretty scary since you don't know when one is watching you and when one is in your presence.
All right. Next up are aliens, and they're not really monsters, but more or less extraterrestrial beings that are real without a sliver of doubt in my mind.
All right. I think the question everybody always asks us is if we know something about these aliens that people don't. And boy, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. When I got sworn into office, they told me some classified stuff about UFOs and all the top secret projects they have ongoing to conduct studies on those life forms.
Yeah, I got the talk too, and obviously all this ET stuff has recently been coming out, so people are starting to be aware, but that really doesn't even scratch the surface of this vast and expansive topic.
Wait a second. Aliens are real? How come I wasn't told about any of this so-called alien information?
I was literally in the same room as you when they gave you the talk. Your dementia made you forget you skinned pigeon.
Oh.
Even though we had this information declassified to us, have you boys personally seen any UFOs or aliens?
Laura and I saw a handful of those Martians on our farm, but really only in the sky, and you know what? I do recall on this dark, stormy night that my cameras actually captured some unexplained lights and crop formations right on the bush farm.
Dear Lord, there's no way you captured that yourself.
Those little gray demons messing with your farm, huh? Sounds like something straight out of an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I love that movie he made. Signs is one of my personal favorite movies about aliens since it feels grounded and realistic.
Yeah, just like that movie, we got crop circles too, and let me just tell you, seeing those crop circles both at daytime and nighttime just gave Laura and I a real unsettling feeling. I don't know how those spacefaring beings make those crop engravings, but they messed with the wrong farmer.
What tier should we put aliens in?
Well, aliens are very in between with me because the fact that another life form does exist out there keeping an eye on us for thousands of years, and we don't know if they can pose a threat on us since we barely know anything about them, and the public is still yet to uncover a legitimate 4K video. An actual body makes them kind of frightening.
There's so many faked videos of those aliens and flying saucers that are recorded from a potato. They're always in garbage pixelated quality when it's 2023. Buy the new iPhone, people.
Yeah, it just blows my mind that we don't have an actual proven 4K high definition video or picture of a real alien, but I don't know. Some pictures out there do look pretty damn convincing, so I don't even know what's real at this point.
A lot of really cool movies and TV shows were spawned because of the thought and existence of aliens like E.T. from the 80s, Seth Rogen as Paul, and we got the iconic Xenomorph, which is a horrific sight to bestow your eyes on, and of course, the classic X-Files.
Okay, let's just stop talking about aliens now. They're too creepy for me.
All right, even though aliens may be real, demons are certainly fake news.
All right, now shut your goofy ass up, Donnie. If you believe in those little green big-eyed aliens, you have to believe in demons too.
I don't like talking about demons since I feel like something's always watching me, just like whenever I'm at my farm in my cornfields.
Oh, why don't you shut up about that nonsense? How can something that's invisible be real and haunt something?
Stop kidding yourself, man. Demons are super scary. And if one's in your presence, then it's Jover!
But you use the power of Christ to rebuke those demons, and then you're Barack baby.
Now what do you partners think about clowns?
Clowns are one of man's worst and scariest creations.
Clowns are annoying, since all they do is just steal your money at birthday parties. They need to go find and get a real damn job instead of taking advantage of my job.
I never understood why people like clowns, and especially like them at birthday parties. But in a lot of movies and TV shows, they're really portrayed as this horrifying entity, or just simply a scary dude in a clown outfit.
Clowns are just straight up creepy for me, man. I'm not rocking with clowns, but finally we got skeletons to rank.
Shut up, Donnie. I already know what you're going to say.
I didn't even say anything.
But I know what you're thinking.
Oh, what? That you're a skeleton? Tell me something that I don't know.
Hey, man!
Well, I don't find skeletons to be scary in the sense of them being some type of monster chasing you. But obviously, if you find a real one, then yeah, it's very disturbing.
I love all the memes and funny things out there on skeletons, though. You see, all of that doesn't make them scary.
No! They are spooky, scaly skeletons! Shut up!
So you're scared of yourself then, Joseph? And as a matter of fact, if there's anything you all watching this video have in common with Sleepy Joe, is the fact that you have a skeleton just like him.
Well, obviously, you doofus. We're humans, bro, so we literally have to have one.
But since we're referring to them as Joseph over here, skeletons are fake news.
Thank God October is almost over, so I don't have to deal with you calling me that.
Oh, trust me, it won't stop.
Well, partners, that's the tier list, and it's time for member shout-outs. Shout out to Lil Fish Obama-Rama, Jaguar Stone Paw, Themo Mechanic, Lil Boom Burkalover 22, Your Average Dragon Ball Z Fan, Chen Yu Ether, Captain Skull 866 Anthony, Nikolai FR, Money Dynamic Matanya, Otto von Bismarck, Star Brother, I'm a Cool One 48, Bandit, Bradley Bowden Socks, Connor the Gamer, A Normal Green Slime, Melanie Elrod, Archangel 98, Bloody Red, and Mr. Oddball for being wonderful humans.
More shout-outs to Gaming Dragon, Quickscope Cooper, Prince Fearless Eagle, Animations Guy, Winter SRF, Nostalgia Network, Francis August Valenzola, Cashew Animations, Bunny Garden, Firefly, Hamster World, Smelly Boomer, Some Random Guy, Brandon Ayala, Emperor Sandler, Lofmo Hizamaz, and Omnilude for being amazing members of the channel.
Even more shout-outs to Arrepentidos y Convertidos, Gabe Dudas 2, Alpha Diamond, Joe V 1998, Ballsack, Kirby Gamer, Dome Shot 529, Jabaro 19, Flapjack Enjoyer, Thomas Hilberg, V Ricochet, The Warpath, Deontay McGee, Mevins 2001, Mark Fabian Moans, Jordan Arness, Jolteon 1864, Finn Akers for being our real channel members.
And finally, shout-outs to the Gilder 7111, Makoto 13, Media Fan 50, Defender of Communism, Adamantium Asari, Spectre, and lastly, Alex Ovando. All right, it's time for a diaper change.